yourself, little bite.
Upside down, everything's not in order. Kinda take emotions for you. Come take a bite, come give me that a little. So bittersweet, 수려지가 하사와. 이사람 완전히 set on my mind. How long the outfit will last forever. Come take a bite, come give me that a little. So bittersweet, 수려지가 하사와. Come take a bite. Taste it bitter sour. Oh, yeah.
How are you going to be robbing a grave as a streamer? Why are you robbing graves? What is wrong with you? Well, this world continues to descend into chaos every day. Roblox collecting L's like the fucking infinity stones out here. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of the VTuber Review and Subathon Day 271. Insane. He was number one. Oh my god, they're literally robbing Jingle Herben McSchmitzer-Dinson or whatever the fuck his name was. What's up, everybody? How are you? Literally collecting all these cells. Absolutely insane, guys. We have some wild stories to talk about today, guys. Some wild stories to talk about. We gotta talk about streamer robbing your grave. We gotta give you some updates on Tectone. We gotta talk about some stuff going on with not only Roblox, but of course we also gotta talk about Tectone. We gotta talk about the Pro CD drama. We gotta talk about a cosplayer that threatened to blow up gamer subs. That's right, going after subs. What are you doing? Going after subs, chat. Absolutely insane. We're gonna talk about that as well. And of course, Roblox is getting sued. That is right. We see about this in Louisiana. We see a few people suing Roblox. However, this new case that we're looking at actually comes from a famous YouTube lawyer as well as Schlep. So it certainly evolved into a absolutely insane situation. So what's up, cool, awesome dude? How are you? How are you guys? Good morning. Good morning. Really crazy stuff today. So I knew about the Pro CD thing, but a bomb threat? Yes, that is right. I had seen Japan, which by the way, Io was here, right? I'd seen Japan, a cosplayer threatened to blow up the gamer subs booth.
And it keeps getting worse, and
Yep.
it keeps getting worse.
And it keeps getting worse, and it keeps getting worse, and it keeps getting worse. But I'm gonna get a t-shirt of me like dressed up as like a news lady, and it's just gonna be me slamming my hand on a desk, and it says, "It got worse." I've needed that so badly in my life. What's up, everybody? How are you? Good morning. How are you? What did you guys do after stream last night? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I really like Hollow Knight. I think I'm gonna play a little bit off stream just to kind of get into the groove a little bit, but I think that I'm gonna continue playing it. Got me to me, so I went straight to bed, like, and then I didn't sleep. It was great. It was wonderful. Normal for me, I sleep, but my brain doesn't turn off, so forgot to kid it. Yeah, you can't at me here, Pika, sorry. Does this famous YouTube lawyer happen to have a mindset is legal? No, it is not. It is not Legal Mindset that is suing. However, we are going to check in with Legal Mindset here in just a bit. I'm talking about this streamer that was robbing a grave, but surprisingly, chat, kind of weird today. I don't have like a shit ton of news. I just have like news stories, but they're all kind of in depth. So gonna be one of those days. So wrap your brain cells in for a ride today. We're gonna talk about that. A little bit of gaming news, a little bit of updates on some like movie news, kind of some interesting stuff. And then of course I get your meme section as always, which is extra wild today. Extra wild today. The League of Mindset cover the grave robbing. Yes, that's actually what we're gonna watch today, Thanatos, because that's a crazy situation. Yeah, that is literally a fucking crazy situation. I think we should have got a section dedicated to stuff called It Got Worse. Yeah, that would just be the whole stream, Evan. I'd have to dedicate a whole day of my streams to It Got Worse and then just keep fucking reporting on that. It's almost at a point. It's almost kind of a point, chat. But I've very much considered doing VTuber news 3 times a week now. I've almost crossed that threshold. I've gotten really fucking close to doing it 3 times a week. I might end up going that way, chat. We'll see. We might end up doing Sunday, Wednesday, Friday for VTuber news, and maybe non-VTuber news would be like Thursday or something like that. But it genuinely, chat, it feels that way. I might need to start doing that because there's so many things that just keep getting worse, bro. I can't even like keep up. Isn't it to be able to do it 3 times a week? Yeah, exactly, Mommy Doubles. Isn't that so bad? Isn't that so bad? What's up? How's it going, Vincent? Good morning. Happy Friday. What do you guys get planned for this weekend? Any special plans? Tomorrow we do have... Oh, I don't know if I've showed you guys. I don't think I showed you, chat. How dare I not show you? I'm so sorry. You should definitely yell at me for being a horrible streamer. I should talk about this yesterday. Yeah, guys, we have tea time. Look, this is called underappreciated VTuber tea time. Everybody here had to have less than, I think it was 8,000 followers on Twitch. I don't remember, but this is for underappreciated VTubers. So very excited for this episode tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. Hang in there, it gets worse. Yep, it literally does so much research and news. I mean, so names every research I do for news, it takes me about 2 to 3 hours before my stream. So I normally wake up around 6, kind of see what's up. It was the 6th I can remember. So yeah, so we're gonna be highlighting some underappreciated VTubers tomorrow. It's gonna be a great time. Yeah, so come by. You know how tea times are. They're super chaotic. You know we're gonna have an awesome time. The chaos will be absolutely real. Charlotte's gonna be there as well. Very excited. I don't think she's gonna show off her new model yet, but I mean, at least we'll get maybe a little preview or something. So that's very exciting. I love tea time, man. It's one of my favorite things. It's been such a while, like a long time since we've had tea time. So I'm really happy to bring it back. Is that 20? Maybe, maybe. Did you see the picture again? I see Eggy. I know I love Eggy. I love her TikToks. Could you use me some milk, like milky for... That reminds me, you guys are getting double milk redeems? No, wait. We're fixing that. Hold on. Thank you for reminding me, random person. Who was that? You can all yell at them. And you can yell at them for reminding me that they only needed 1 milk. Yeah, you bunch of fucking cheaters. 30 hours was 5 hours last time I checked. Yep. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Ha! Nice fucking try, chat. Nice fucking try. So, yes, we were at like 4 hours, and then chat got it up to like 37, and then I did like a longer stream yesterday, so I got it down a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. I keep doing my best, and chat just keeps hiking it back up every time. Yeah, I got 2 treasure trains, bro. That's what keeps killing me. I don't know, like, Twitch all of a sudden it's like, oh, your subathon's low? Oh, really now? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Alar? Your subathon's low? I'm like, God damn it. No. Let me out of here, bro. Yeah, what's up, Pip? How are you? Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing incredible. I see Captain Dandy or merry-go-round visit tea time. You know, Dandy's been on a past tea time. Actually, I think she's been on a few. Forget that they're more common during September. No, like, I remember it only takes a level 2, but when September started on August 29th, right, we got literally 0. I was like, oh, it's good. Like, it's not gonna happen that often. And then, oh my God. Bro, I got wrecked. I guess, like, walk. I was looking at last year. They had a lot more discounts, like, throughout September, right? But I think this year what they decided to do is more incentivize the hype trains, right? So, I mean, I'm okay with that. But it's just like, oh my God, it's a lot to see, you know? Yeah, P-Falcon, that's a crazy one. We'll actually start with that because I think it is such a absolutely just fucking wild story to rob a fucking grave. What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you?
This guy stinks!
People are just wilding out here sometimes. It genuinely blows my mind. I love Dandy. Yeah, I mean, Dandy and I have played a lot. We played Elden Ring a bunch of times together. We played Night Rain. Like, Danny even did commentary for my VTuber Elden Ring event. So yeah, I've collabed with Danny a bunch of times. Feel bad because it's another streamer using issue. Yep. See, that's such a problem, Thanatos, is we have so many tourist type of streamers causing issues in Japan. And it makes like legitimate tourists look really bad, right? It makes the outside world look really bad because a few bad apples kind of ruin it for everybody else, right? And I hate that so much, man. I just want to visit Japan, but I know that there's a stigma now building against streamers, right? Or even just tourists, and that sucks. We're doing a bomb threat because gamer subs won't work with you. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, Jack. I mean, what a fucking wild story. Imagine you were so upset at an energy drink fucking brand. You're like, you know what? Let's just bomb them. Like, what is wrong with you? Have you really been far even as decided you even go want to look more? What? I'm having a stroke reading that sentence. Have you really been far even as decided to use even go want to look more like? Bro, I literally just lost brain cells reading that. What the fuck are you saying? Even Chops are saying no tourists now. I know, that sucks. I like to give you different menus, stuff like that. Is this a Waffle House stream? And if so, why is there no jacket on you? It's cold in there. Look, this is not the Waffle House stream because there's no fighting back here. Yeah, there's gotta be some fighting back here. Give me the Aussie. Yep, that person. Bro, do you even English? I love that. Do you even English? Yeah, there's no fights back here. He's typing in the language of the gods. What? Like, I don't even know. Like, is he just slapping his head on the keyboard? It's like, wait. Suddenly the Robin Graves happens. More often than not, it's usually Soldier's Grave, so... Even still, like, why would you disrespect a grave? Like, what is wrong with you? I think most of us heard about the bomb threat in Japan. I know I haven't, Dame. She sounded extremely petty. It really was, Eric. It was a wild situation. Like, if people don't want to work with you, like, get over it, bro. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, I don't understand people. Yeah, can I redo my eyes glitch on that? It's a copy pasta. Oh, okay. Well, it's really fucking shitty. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my god. I literally, my brain is just like, I'm looking at that like, my brain. Oh, they made a great mistake. Bro, I'm gonna, look, I didn't want to say this so early, CEO, but you know what? They really need to stop ghosting social media, you know what I mean? That was a really bad joke. Says the grave robber. You know, that is true. I guess I am robbing graves. Considering how much older you are than me. Got him. Oh my god. Got him. See, Bud, so you were 28 months, so were you. Oh my god. I'm not sorry. I'm probably gonna pay for that later, but I'm not Oh my god. Someone find the original clip with the kid doing the have you been as far as wait, are you talking about the kid that was like, you ever dream a dream? Are you talking about the one that's like, do you ever dream a dream? And when you dream a dream to dream, and whenever you have a dream, like that guy is that you're talking about? Yeah, you're talking about that guy? I missed something just now. Yes, you missed everything. No. It's like a little kid. He's like, when you ever had a dream, when you wanted to dream a dream, like that guy, you know? He's like a little kid. Hold on. Let me find it.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Yeah, honestly, same kid. Honestly, same kid. I love that video so much. Me when I see women in IRL. When you ever heard when about have a dream that when you when you're a hot lady and then when you're when a hot and boobies and fuck. Me forming sentences. So true, Cody. I swear, every time I wake up, I'm just like, as a father of two little is 100% accurate. Bro, I don't like have like I don't have like any younger siblings or anything, right? But I have like younger cousins, and they're totally that way. They're 100% that way. You needed to think about that a little bit more before saying, no, it's perfect. I love him. He's my favorite. Oh my god. Chat trying to talk to Hot Wayman. Hot Wayman. Imagine talking to Hot Wayman. You know, chat, technically every day that you show up to the stream, you get to talk to Hot Wayman. Because that's me. That's clearly me. There's no way the Roblox situation got worse. Tuxedo, you forgot the main thing about the VTuber review. It always gets worse. Hello, Elara, I have a question for you. Are you sure the Roblox CEO is AI generated, given his total detachment from reality? You know, I mean, they are doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they are actively, like, doing things, but they just didn't do it, number one, fast enough. And they also just didn't give a shit about people's safety. So, I mean, I don't want to say they're detached from reality, but they're definitely not doing enough. And they definitely do it in a timely manner. And they also, I don't know, just have this huge fucking problem with schlep. So, you know, maybe you're right, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll be having a lovely morning. I am, Kobe. How are you? Oh my god, Kobe, I gotta message you something. That reminds me. I gotta message you something. Don't mind me just a friendly distance of killing. How are you? Really, Elara, what's that on your head? That's Tiara. Yeah, she likes to talk to people sometimes. Yeah, if you ask her questions, she'll tell you things. Yeah, Tiara, say something to chat. Say something to chat. Be nice to them.
Hello, bitches.
Wow, that's so strange, chat. I don't know why she said that. Why would she say that to my beloved, lovely chat members? Very strange, chat, very strange. I think I might say a really interesting piece that everybody's favorite influencer going on doxing stream. You know, we are potentially going to talk about that. I think I have a little bit on that story today. Good, sipping coffee, ready to take on the day. Oh my god, coffee sounds so good. So, like, I wanted to make coffee, but I don't have any milk or cream. So I was like, I'm not gonna make any. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any. Looks like Vincent's on them. No, you leave her alone. Leave her alone. Don't touch her. You leave her alone just like that. Bro. I probably fell into that joke. That's fair. That's fair. But no, I wanted coffee, but I guess I just go gamer subs today. Normally I drink a little bit of coffee at the start, and that kind of like gets me going, and then I have gamer subs like through the day, but yeah, no coffee today, chat. You want coffee? Yeah, yes. I want, let's see. I want sushi. I want coffee. I want a steak. I want all that in one place, in one plate. Oh, all the above. Coffee is always so good. Now, really, like, we need to go grocery shopping, and I haven't really had time to do it. So, I probably need to go do that today, but then I have a lot more work that I gotta do after stream. So I'm like, when am I gonna get all this shit done? I need to go grocery shopping now. What, but you need coffee? Yes, no, I have coffee, but I need, like, I don't want to drink black coffee, right? Like, that shit is, like, too strong. I would rather have, like, with cream or milk. I don't really like it with sugar, but I do really like it with cream or milk. But yeah, I don't want just, like, black coffee, so it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I don't have any fucking or any milk or cream. Yeah, I literally like all coffee. I agree, Cody is pretty good. I just like the stuff that we have like this like really strong coffee beans. So I have a machine, it grinds it up, and then you put the grounds into the coffee maker thing, but it's like a single like little thing. So it's only for 1 cup at a time. And I swear to God, it is the strongest coffee I've ever had in my life. Like, well, I don't know what the beans are, but I swear to God, they will like wake you from the dead. You can be like dying and like have some of this, and it's like, oh my God, it will wake you up. But I can't drink it black, it's too strong. Am I for saying I don't like coffee? No, not at all. I think sometimes coffee can be a little gross, so I get that. I can get cream. Hey, yo. Even for making sweets with little coffee, black coffee is again strong. Well, like, whatever grounds that we have, like the coffee beans that we grind up, holy shit, they are so strong. It's almost like they're espresso beans. They're not espresso beans, but they taste like it. They're really strong.
All we have are these nuts. You'll see myself out. Chat time to pump the dear Lara.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'll bring you coffee, bet. Let's go! I need a lot of sugar for coffee. I can handle black coffee without creamer and sugar. Yeah, exactly. I just can't do it. It's too strong for me. Too strong. So normally, like, for a long time, I stopped drinking coffee. I started going to Monsters, and I would drink those. Oh, he is gonna get me coffee. Please give me coffee, please. Oh my God, she is gonna give me coffee, my savior. But I used to drink Monsters for a long time, and then I started drinking the Gamer Slaps, then went back to Monsters, and now I started doing coffee again. Because I just really needed something different. Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I feel that, though, I usually prefer taking coffee with no cream or sugar when it's iced. Yeah, okay, so, like, I feel like I can do iced coffee easier than hot coffee, but when I do iced coffee, I need something in it. Otherwise, I can't down it. It's way, way too strong for me, so... Yeah, I mostly drink Gamer Subs these days. I normally start with coffee, but I didn't have coffee today, so hit me big sad. But apparently, he is gonna give me coffee, and I'm gonna cry. So, I can't believe the coffee. It's gonna be here, chat. The greatest day of my life. Coffee delivery. But you know what I really love? All of my real fans know this, but every weekend, I go to my local kolache place. Do you know what kolaches are, chat? Because I was talking about kolaches with one of my friends, and they had no idea what it was. I love Arby's. Yes, Tuxedo. I love Arby's. Oh, how did you fucking know? Oh, you're so smart. You literally are as smart as a single brain-celled organism. You're so smart. So, we have a local kolache place. I go to the kolache place, and they have Vietnamese coffee, and I always get one every weekend. Oh my God. I love it so much. It's so good. It's like the strongest coffee espresso you can think of, but it has condensed milk in it. Oh my God, it is so delicious. It's like bitter but sweet. It's like all the right flavor of coffee, but not too strong. Oh my God, it's so good. You know, speaking of, I have an Arby's gift card still, and I still have not used it. Maybe I should use that. Yeah, I love kolaches too. Yeah, the local place that we go to, Koei, it's really, really good, but you probably heard of Kolache Factory. Theirs is okay. Yeah, theirs is okay. But the local place is so much better. Vietnamese coffee is the one thing that is guaranteed to wake you up. Yep. I drink one every weekend on Saturdays for my big streams. And I'm gonna have one tomorrow, just like I have one tomorrow during tea time. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. It's okay. Yeah, so somebody bought me an Arby's gift card on Throne, and I've had it for like 2 months, and I just haven't fucking used it. But I'm like, what am I supposed to get? Oh, Shipley's. I didn't know Shipley's had kolaches. I do like their donuts, though. Their donuts are yum yum. Yeah, I like their, they have one of the only good, like, lemon-filled ones. A lot of places have really shitty, like, jam-filled donuts, but theirs are really good. I do most, cold brew coffees and Gamer Subs, right? Oh. 1 second, my thing is fucking up. Focus right moment. Focus right moment. I fucking hate it. I literally cannot wait to get my focus right replaced. So what it does is like my audio goes like this, chat. Here, let me recreate it for you, okay? So imagine you're listening to my stream. You're listening to everything, you're doing fine, whatever, right? And then all of a sudden in your headphones it just goes. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like when my focus right breaks. No, I replaced that. I replaced that. One food, two share, I'll take it. I'm excited for you gonna get a new interface myself. Yeah. Well, like, okay. So I love the focus, right? As far as like the ease of it in it running my microphone, right? No problem with that. But as far as like sending my audio through it, oh my god, it's horrible. Yeah, so we did replace it. It's been better. I will say it's been better, but it's not perfect. So I think I need to because I had a bigger focus, right? I had the 4 input one, now I have the 2 input one. I think I need to just get off focus rate. I might go Behringer or something like that. I need to ask my dad and you know, see if my dad's got something he can give me for free. You know, like I'm looking for that free stuff, chat. My dad's probably got something that he doesn't use anymore. So, you were a snack. I mean, I am a snack, but you know, sometimes you need the whole meal cereal, and that's why you get both A and I. I'm done. Let's talk about news. Let everybody type news. Let's do it, chat. Oh my god. Let's do it. So the first thing I do want to talk about, chat, is of course going to be about that grave robber. That's right. A streamer was actually robbing graves. An Australian streamer was robbing Japanese graves, which really sucks because unfortunately, guys, well, obviously that's a horrible situation, but on top of that as well, chat, you know, really sucks because as we're talking about tourism, right? We're creating this stigma that tourists do not respect Japan, and people continue to do this, right? And so now it's ruining, you know, the other people wanting to visit, right? Or even other streamers wanting to come and, you know, stream there or whatever, right? It's just a horrible situation, making a lot of people look bad. And I don't really blame people for not wanting to allow others to come and, you know, take part in some of these amazing places, right, in Japan. But today we're going to watch this very quick video that Legal Mindset did about this. So Australian streamer robbed a Japanese grave, which, again, is insane to think about. Like, imagine you're in a foreign country, chat, and you decide to take something from a grave, no less, somewhere that you are not even from. So disrespectful. Absolutely insane. Let's take a look at the video, guys. Insane.
An unhinged streamer.
No, he looks so sad. Like, his face, he's just like, bro, what the fuck am I about to talk about today? Like, he literally is like, I don't fucking know what to talk about. Oh my god.
Has actually robbed Japanese graves. This is absolutely a crime that we're going to talk about today on The Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. And, you know, I thought...
Like, okay, so think about this, chat. Like, there's grave robbers, right? And normally they're trying to rob graves because they're trying to find money, right? They're trying to find, like, ancient artifacts, you know, like Indiana Jones style, you know, make a bunch of money. Okay, to me, that makes sense. But which you shouldn't be doing. But at least there's, like, motive, right? Like, oh, money, monetary value, right? This person literally just robbed a grave just to fucking do it. Like, why would you do that?
Johnny Somali was bad, and indeed there are many bad things about the Somali case, but robbing graves has to be at the lowest pinnacle of streamer depravity.
You know, there's like the floor, and then there's like the dirt, and this is just below that.
Lowest pinnacle of going for clout. As human beings, we should have respect for one another, and we should look at those that have passed away, those that are, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, sisters, and look at the places of rest with respect, with dignity, and thanks for what they did. But for a streamer to go out of the way to intentionally rob these graves is out of control, and that's what we have today. So let me play the clips for you
lower than
guys
dirt in the
so you
words?
see about this. This
And
is the
this
streamer
guy, and this
Lucky
guy.
Jones, apparently.
Yeah,
who
words in this
is,
guy.
going around Japan and robbing these graves. Check it out.
All right, so it looks like there's a cemetery here with a whole bunch of dead people. Oh, look at this guy.
Wow, a cemetery full of dead people. Who would have guessed that? Thank you for your very insightful fucking commentary. We're already off to a great start, chat. Oh yeah, this is absolutely worse than that.
Cheese gobber.
And this is just literally in the vein of, the former Logan Paul video, etc. Absolutely depraved.
Yeah, that's really funny you mentioned that, because that was for me, that was like my first thing that I thought of as well.
It's an absolutely illegal, and he doesn't stop there. He actually went back for more. After he was, went for the first round, he saw the interest he got off that. He went back for more, because that's the way that negative clout works, and that's the way these streamers work. If you watch here, he goes back and does it yet again with absolute.
Bro, so sometimes people are insane. The amount, the amounts that they will sink to just for a little bit of use and clout. I mean, guys, please, please, please listen to my words. It is not worth it to do something like this, to desecrate a grave, to disrespect somebody. You know when they say like anything for views, guys? Please, like think for a second before you do something like that. If you're a streamer or whatever, like making a YouTube video, guys, come on. We are better than that.
Absolutely zero shame.
Yeah, sadly it doesn't though, MetaHuman.
Yo, Bonnie Tokyo, have it on you. Why the chicks got your heart on sticks? I'm obsessed with dicks, like you can't feel shit. Did I fucking miss? Or do you fucking miss when you couldn't hear all that fucking shit?
I mean, this guy is very unhinged, chat. You can already tell from the footage here.
Yeah, so he's clearly pretty unhinged, going around in
Wow, well, I said that first. What are you talking about? Legal mindset. Wait, I said that first. You copied me.
costume, it looks like they're in the Japanese cemeteries, and this is absolutely a crime. You can pull this up. It's under chapter 14 of the crimes related to places of worship and graves, article 118 of the Japanese code here.
I mean, so I don't know about the US, right? But I do know in Japan, obviously this is illegal, right? But on top of that, like, this is so morally corrupt. Like, put law aside for a second, right? How morally corrupt do you have to be to desecrate a loved one's grave?
Which says, hey, look, profaning places of worship, interference with religious service, a person who publicly profanes a shrine, temple, or cemetery. So profaning meaning to do something like to disrupt the flowers, disrupt the memorials, etc., right? Or any other place of worship shall be punished by imprisonment with or without work for not more than 6 months, or a fine of not more than 100,000 yen. A person who
Damn, dude, 100,000 yen in 6 months. That's pretty serious. Good.
interferes with sermon, worship, or funeral shall be punished for no more than 1 year, fine of 100,000. Here's the thing. He's messed with several graves. So just like the obstruction of business charges in the Somali case, these things could be stacked. So if we want to go back and just look at what we have on camera, we've got him messing with several graves. So it's very possible that Article 188 could be stacked here, and we could see this guy get some real jail time. People in...
I did not know. I mean, I knew it, the Johnny Somali case, but I didn't know that was like a thing in the Japanese law. They can stack. It's like, I don't know, it's like a Guitar Hero multiplier, bro. It's like 4 times multiplier. Desecrating graves, you're out of here for 30 years. Like, holy shit, dude, you fucked yourself.
Japan are very, very mad about this, but the word is not out yet. So please try to share this video. I'm going to keep it shorter just so you can share it out there,
Wow.
get the word out, let people know that this guy needs to be found. Some justice needs to be had here, because this is the absolute most depraved thing I have seen in a long time. Guys, please like the video, comment, get the word out, and I will catch you on the next one.
Absolutely insane situation, chat. Well, how do you feel about this one? I mean, obviously a horrible person, right? Very depraved. Ruining the image of regular tourists, right? There's regular tourists that want to visit foreign countries. While people like this make it so much harder, they create a really bad stigma. All around just a bad situation, chat. Wow. Absolutely crazy. In other news, guys, I do want to talk about something recently going on with Tectone. As you guys have known, we've covered Tectone a little bit, kind of in the past. You know, I've looked at some of his stuff, been like, yeah, okay. There's some other stuff I've been like, oh yeah, you know, bad take, Tectone. Well, seems like Tectone is having a bit of problems here lately. So Tectone, first up, tweeting out, spoke to Mythic leadership today, and we all agreed it's best if I step away from Mythic. So Tectone is no longer with Mythic back on August 29th. Nothing but love for the team. I'm excited to watch him and continue to crush it. That being said, they've always done right by me, so I'll continue to recommend them. So, Tectone again, coming away from Mythic. However, to compound on top of this chat, Tectone also saying, hey guys, I'm going to be real. I'm going to leave for a while. Not sure when I'll be back. To be honest, my mind is clouded. I'm just angry every day. I'm crushing out over nothing. I don't want my wrist guiding me. I see where I'm headed, and I don't like it at all. I'm saying things I don't mean. I'm tilting out over the smallest things. Worst thing is, I still can't even explain to you guys why I'm so angry, and that's what's frustrating me the most, because I value transparency over everything. I'm going to go on break. I hope not for too long. But no streams for a while. This date that I have to keep waiting for is getting closer, but every day the wait is harder. I plan on making some YouTube videos just talking to
If
tuning
you're
every now and
seeing
then,
this,
but
cemetery
nothing too much.
desecration happens in Europe and the USA. Late
Right.
message entry here, but a side note on the subject.
Oh no, I know it happens, right? But nonetheless, like, considering the bad things that have happened so much in Japan, right? With tourists and things like that, it does need to be called out. And nonetheless, it's still a horrible crime, right? Hey, am I hit you again? Appreciate y'all. Bye for now. So, I will say this, chat. You know, when I first heard of Tectone and I started watching him, I really felt like he was a lot, I don't know, more like wholesome and like a little bit more like maybe just misunderstood, right? You know, over time he said a lot of just really awful stuff, man. I mean, things that I just like hard disagree with. So I don't really think at this point. All right, let me move my microphone so I don't punch it. I don't think at this point I look at Tectone as somebody that like has an opinion that I like super value anymore. Like, again, I really used to hear him and I'd be like, okay, maybe you're just like a little bit too crass, a little bit too blunt, and people have a hard time digesting that, right? Yeah, I tried to move my microphone for good, so I won't punch it anymore. But anyway, you know, more recently he said a lot of really messed up stuff, very transphobic. I've said some remarks in regards to just really mean-spirited stuff, you know? Really mean-spirited things. So I no longer really look at Tectone as somebody whose opinion I value, but it is up to you to decide if you want to watch him and you value that, right? I'm not here to, you know, judge you or try to convince you not to watch him. That's not what we're here to talk about. What I will say is at least, you know, he is aware that something is wrong, right? So I will at least give him that. He is aware and he's trying to do better or take some time off. That is good, right? But I do think this date that I have to keep waiting for, I assume this has to do with something with the allegations put against him by his ex-girlfriend. So we will see how that kind of plays out, right? Oh my God, you brought me coffee. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's Vietnamese coffee. Thank you. Oh my God, Ian just saved me, bro. He brought me Vietnamese coffee. Oh my God. It's the greatest day of my life. So, regardless here, like, he's obviously has some personal stuff going on. and that is affecting why he is stepping away. So, anyway, he did release a video. Let's go take a look here at that video chat, what he had to say in it. So here is his, it's called Goodbye for Now, and basically what he's going to be doing. So let's listen in.
I'm going to be gone for a while, guys. And I want to let you know, if any of you guys think it's because
overtime
of me streaming,
that's true, Norm,
or me being stressed because of the YouTube's, upload schedule, it's not. I love content creation. I do. It's just the culture that I have a problem with. But if you're just here to know this, no, I'm not coming back yet. No, I'm not going to be back for a while. And yes, I do miss you because I love you. No, I miss making content for you guys. I really do. And I will say, expect a couple YouTube uploads, maybe like one a week. I'll just be talking to you guys about whatever comes into my mind, maybe more. But I needed to get away for a while. I really did. In case you're wondering why, there are evil people on this earth that are currently making my life fucking miserable. Even more than you guys know. It is deeply personal shit.
What I will say, chat. Excuse me, flim moment. What I will say, chat, is that he has got banned a couple times recently, right? I think he's slightly misguided on a lot of that. Like, don't get me wrong, we know Twitch is not fair, right? They are very imbalanced in how they lay out their bans. They don't equally enforce their TOS. This is no fucking surprise, right, chat? Nobody is surprised by that. Yep, he gets banned for saying hateful stuff, using inappropriate words, and his argument every time is, hey, so I said this, but other people don't get banned for it. Well, here's the thing, Tectone. Yes, other people are not getting banned for it, and that's wrong. But that doesn't excuse you from doing it yourself, right? You can't say, I'm justified because other people don't get in trouble for it. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. And that's how the world works, right? Yeah, and we actually talked about that as well after the S-slur that he dropped as well. So, like, it's very clear as to why he got banned, right? I just think that he needs to take a little bit more personal responsibility of, yes, I did these things, and yes, I accept the consequences, but also, the unequal enforcement is problematic. And I would agree with that, but sadly, he never takes the personal ownership, you know what I mean?
That I'm having to deal with right now, and a lot of it, and I'm not going to go into this too much, but there's a lot of very dangerous things happening in my life right now that I'm just trying to take care of, and take care of the people around me, the people who I love. And I'll probably talk about that later. But when I do come back, I'll post about it on Twitter. I'll post about it on YouTube. And just thank you guys for staying subscribed. And thank you guys for liking my videos. And I look forward to coming back to content creation for you guys. But once again, it's just not going to be for a while.
So I assume this has to do with allegations. I don't really know. Putting allegations aside, he's just a bit of the drama content. Notorious to being toxic. It comes with the cost of that. And a constant bans and blaming others. Don't like the guy. But he should know it comes to the territory. He's trying to act like an Aspen or a Sana. But yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Nora. There are people that cover content, drama content, right? And I feel like there's a couple different ways you can do it, right? So you can either do more clickbaity stuff, you can do more political stuff, you can do more just like coverage. I personally, when I talk to people about why I cover news, right? I'll tell you an example. I was talking to Maxor, actually. And Maxor and I were talking about our content. And we were talking about, well, I do news, right? And he was like, oh, like you do drama, like kind of stuff, right? I'm like, yeah, I do drama, but I try to look at it through a different lens of not just like, oh, I can't believe this person is so horrible. Put the pitchforks up. To me, like, news is a form of education, right? So it's more about informing each other, having a discussion, and we better ourselves by having that discussion through the news and the current events. Does that make sense? That's kind of my filter on it. So there's a lot of different ways that you can go about it. It just depends, right? But you do have to inherently accept that when you cover news, you are going to get backlash. I knew when I started covering news and drama, I was going to get backlash because I share my opinion, right? In the current social climate, unfortunately, if you share your opinion about anything, you will be absolutely dragged for it. I'll give you a hypothetical. So if I talked about how the earth is round, I will piss off every flat earther. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, chat? Like, somebody is gonna get mad at me, regardless of what I say, right? It's as C Plus said, the classic waffle versus pancake. So most entertainers, right, or most VTubers or content creators in general are entertainers, right? They don't really share their personal opinions a lot because, again, I don't blame them for that, but they don't do it for a reason, right? Because they want to be more accessible to everybody, right? So the second you start sharing your opinions and stuff like that, you become a lot less accessible to a general audience. So regardless, right, that is kind of how I treat my my new stuff. I want to inform you guys about things, and also at the same time, I want to keep it entertaining. What's up, Alex? How are you? I want to talk about stories that are interesting but also thought-provoking. I don't just want to be like, oh my god, I can't believe a lizard stuck its tongue out. That's so cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to talk about actual, like, interesting subjects. So for this subject as well with Tectone, you know, he is stepping away from the streamer space. Why is that? Well, allegations, but I think that this kind of reminds me of Asmund in a little bit of a way, that you get to a point where you go too far, right? And it's up to you as a person to check yourself, to have the intelligence to look back and go, you know what? I need to change and do better. So I will at least acknowledge he's trying to do that. Obviously, I don't forgive him or really look up to him for any of the really horrible stuff he said in the past, but nonetheless, I will at least acknowledge that part. So that is what is going on with Tectone, guys. What do you think? What's your thoughts about it? And that's actually why I always ask that question. What do you think of what's your thoughts about it? Because I want to know from you guys. I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation, right? That's what this space is for. That's what my space is for. Really, I should say our space, but I want to talk. I want to have a discussion, you know? Might be a good idea to step back sometimes. Yeah, like after my thought, whenever that's over. Oh my god. So guys, let's go talk about some things going on in the content creator space. So first up, this is actually a really wholesome story. Yeah, I agree, Pika. And maybe just, you know, all the personal stuff with allegations and things like that. We just got to see what's going on. So anyway, I want to talk about this really wholesome story. These parents actually caught this Twitch streamer skipping his football practice, but he decided instead to get angry to support him. So streamer gives life advice. Let's take a look. This is actually really wholesome.
Hold on. Those are my parents.
Oh, no way.
Kind of weighs you down a lot, Turbo. We often don't talk about this, but as creators, there's a thing. It's like a fatigue, like a internet fatigue. It's absolutely real.
Don't look away.
Absolutely real.
Don't look away. Yep, we got you.
Jaden Violet. These are my parents.
Jaden,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jaden. What you doing down here? He's supposed to be at football practice, and he didn't know that we had a location. We're like,
He was going to the gym.
lying to both of us. What are you doing, bro?
Meet Jaden Violet. He's the next biggest streamer.
We're just streaming right now.
Yeah.
We just moved to LA. Yeah, through very similar things with my parents. Like, I went through a lot of fights with them when it comes to me pursuing. I make music too.
Okay.
So obviously, like, I got Indian parents. They wanted
Yeah, me too.
me to go to college and stuff. But like, I think
Me
for
too.
me at least, I had to prove to them that like I could hold my own and that I'm actually gonna work hard. And,
I mean, I think it's
a
really
difficult
cool
thing. I
that
completely understand. I'm not saying you guys are wrong.
they didn't like come up to him and like, oh my god, you're not at football practice. What are you doing? Like they literally came up, had a conversation, and heard him
saying
out.
my parents are wrong. For me as a kid, I just had to prove to them that like I could do this. Like they didn't believe like that I could do it at first, but it was completely understandable. Like of course they're not gonna believe they gave up
Great
everything
card, bro.
to come to America for me to go get an education and I'm not gonna do it. Like that's messed up. But
Well, it's better. I'm not trying to get in this way, so it's better for us to just, I guess, like, support them. But Can this thing pick up?
It can 100% pick up. 100%.
I'm like committed 1000%. Like,
and like
you see, I know I'm taking football serious, but I wanted to come here because I feel like I have a better chance of making it in streaming than fully. Exactly.
We didn't mean to interrupt you. We just don't. We have your back. Okay. We're never ever not gonna stop you from doing whatever you want to do. We love.
Bro, I wish more parents were like this. I love this so much, how supportive they are for him.
You, and we want you to do what you want to do, but let us in. Okay? Let us in. Let us know. We want to be a part. We want to support you. We want to give you the support.
Like,
we invest in you. You know that. You know that.
We got you.
So don't tell me you're going to the gym and tell Daddy. I know plans change, and you probably didn't know, and you were just like, hey.
Supportive parents MVP, baby! 2025!
We'll be right behind you like we here now.
Yeah.
But we had to search and say, hey, where's Ryan? And then they said, oh, he went to football practice. And I'm like, no, he went to the gym. And then we find out you're in Hollywood. I'm like, no, we're going to go see what
let me
Ryan's
look here,
doing in
Typhoon,
Hollywood,
hold
'cause
on.
it's crazy.
Yeah, look.
So we love you.
Yeah. This is actually a brilliant idea.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate
So,
you. Yeah.
we're going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Nice to
No,
meet
it was
you.
good to meet.
Bro, what W parents? Like, let me see, wait, Gold City. Gold City is his channel. But I will tell you guys, I am very, very lucky. Yo, what's up, Milk Online? How are you? The Milk, or the Milkies. How are you? What I really love about this chat, and I'll share this with you, my dad is like this. This, if you want to know my dad in a nutshell, this is my dad. I am so lucky to have such a supportive parent like my dad, because he actually is that way. And this is awesome, right? It's just so awesome to see how supportive these parents are. You know, streaming is not considered like, the boomers are like, get a real job. Nyah, nyah, nyah. You know what I mean? So I do think that this is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic thing. I love this so much. I'm fantastic. I love your model. Thank you so much. You're very sweet, Milk. Aw, look at that chat. Look at this person being so nice to me. Aw, you're so sweet. Where the fuck is the rest of the chat? Be nice to me. Be nice to me, chat. Be nice to me, chat. Well, I have a question. Do you think that we as a viewer need to spread positivity more than hate? I mean, Drag, I think it is a human being, so we need to spread more positivity than hate, you know? I think in general, not even as a viewer, but just a human being, is trying not to use it. No, they're not. They're always mean to me. They're always mean to me. They say, oh, Alara, your face is ugly. Oh, Alara, you're flat. Oh, Alara, you sound like a frog. That's what they say to me. It's so sad. All I do is stream every day and do my best. And they hate me. And they just make fun of me. And then they give me like a bajillion subs. And then I just can't believe it. They just... I think I'm gonna have to go drink my Vietnamese coffee now. It's so delicious. Okay, never mind. I feel better now. I feel good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Don't forget Stinky Deer. You know what? Fuck you. And then they play photograph, and they just bully me and bully me and bully me and bully me. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. They'll bully me with love, and then I'll bully you back. I know where you're making a bit, but flat, really? Yeah, okay. I had to come up with something. Stop licking me. Stop licking me. Oh my god. In other news, guys, Valkyrie, you know what? Valkyrie got a voice acting opportunity in a video game. However, it's a seagull. That's right. Valkyrie actually was approached by the water park simulator devs to voice a seagull. I made a bunch of sounds on, stream, and ultimately they put it into the game. Bro, we need to get Chunky. Chunky's laugh sounds like a seagull. Yeah, we need to get Chunky in that. They can also cast me as like a tea kettle. I think that would be great. Yo, thank you so much, Piston, for continuing your sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, they should have got Chunky and they get me as the tea kettle. That would work out. In other news, guys, Queso is being featured in even more games now. That's right, Queso is actually featured inside of a new horror game as a phone case. Let's take a look. This man gets featured in every video game. It's wild. His face. Look at his face. He's everywhere, bro. He's everywhere.
Why was I in the fridge?
I love that. I love that they put in the fucking fridge. Yo, we need this like a real phone case.
Crazy! This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the fridge is what got him
phone case.
more than the case.
That's
In a
actually
case,
so cool.
oh.
Devs, that is hilarious.
They also put his cat as like a picture as well. It's really, really cool. Yeah, really, really cool. In other news, also speaking of Queso, Queso's been playing a lot of Water Park Simulator. You know, just I'm gonna play the clip.
For the first person, good luck.
Bro, she just gone. I mean, like, absolutely fucking paralyzed her life. And boop. Oh, that Farmer D was insane. That Farmer D was insane. Literally, the spine goes, creak, it's just it's a fucking fart sound. Oh, that was good. That was great. Who redeemed that? Axel? Huge W, bro. That was great. Yeah, 07 for Axel. That was glorious. Oh my god. In other news, guys, Mr. Beast, speaking of water, just hit his water donation goal. That is right. He's reached $40 million for Team Water fundraising goal in 1 month. It is said they'll provide 2 million people clean water for decades. Absolute huge W. I don't care what you want to say about Mr. Beast, guys. He's making a lot of positive change in the world as well. So, yeah, it might be a little weird, but no, that's actually crazy. In other news as well, Mr. Beast actually just filmed or appeared inside of a new commercial. Mr. Beast, Ice Your Speed, and Sketch were in this new NFL commercial. Let's take a look.
Out of the NFL, let's go live to the press conference.
Today marks an historic first. The NFL is now under the ownership of one individual, Jimmy Donaldson, Mr. Beast.
Thank you.
Bro, imagine if he actually purchased the NFL.
Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, that is right. I officially own the NFL, and I think it's time for some changes. So, for my very first change, we are going to be changing the rosters from 53 players to 54 and giving that new roster spot to a YouTuber.
No, Jimmy, we can't.
Well, I already did.
Yeah, I could see him buying a team. I could see that.
All right, boys. First one to pop the ball.
Yeah. Welcome to the Beast Game, sponsored by NFL. Bro, it actually is NFL
These
Beast
are the
Games.
best athletes on earth, Jimmy. This could get sketchy.
Yeah, no, we already signed Sketch. We're good.
The Cleveland Browns. Nah, I don't think he's taking that many L's, is he? Yeah, is Mr. Beast taking that many L's?
Jimmy, we didn't talk about this.
Oh, I really need to answer this, but just signed Dude Perfect to the Cowboys. How's it going? I own
God.
the NFL now. What do you need?
Jimmy, get on the Vikings. Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name.
All right, yeah, you got the Vikings. Talk to you later. Put her on.
Yo, Jimmy, hey, I got a rep for my hometown. Put me down for the Rams.
Rams, huh? Bold choice. Put him down.
Let's go. Hey, Mom, he said yes.
What do you got, Jimmy?
Jimmy, I got the Chiefs. Please, come on.
Let's do it. You're in.
Yo, Jimmy, I got the Jets.
I got the Broncos.
Okay, so chat, like, legitimately, you gotta hear me out. I don't know anything about sport ball, but I know that the Cleveland Browns are fucking horrible. Like, even I know that.
Let's go.
In a shocking new development, YouTubers are now reporting to training camps.
We know this isn't just a game.
Come on now. You know that guy should have caught that ball.
I don't know anything about the Cowboys. You would think I would,
Sure,
considering
it
I
will be
live here in
hard.
Texas.
But I know these YouTubers have what it takes. we have speed.
On the Dolphins. Yeah, like amateur like football be VTuber football, bro, we would die. We would so die.
We have power.
I've always played football.
Bro, we would actually die. I'm like, wheel me out there, bro. I'm not gonna make it. I don't want to touch grass. You can't make me do. I'm not touching the grass. No fucking way.
Kinda. You look good.
Look
What the
good,
fuck?
feel good, play good. Let's go.
You know, I'm not complaining. I'm not
Jimmy,
complaining.
You know, first I wasn't sold, but this idea is something I might be able to subscribe to.
Subscribe. Exactly.
Oh God. Yeah, I think I've seen VTuber soccer.
All right. Well, for the first time,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
Chargers
I've seen
versus
that.
Chiefs will be live for free on YouTube. Make sure you watch it. It's literally free. Why not?
Alarm for
September 5th.
Cleveland Browns cheerleader, bro. Hell no. Do you think I could even fit in one of those outfits? Probably not. Like, probably not. They'd be like, okay, so let's see, for your skirt, let's get you like yeah, we can get you like a smaller size. Oh yeah, but we're gonna need like, actually we don't have a top big enough for you, my bad. Like oh my God. In other news, guys, Speed, of course, is on his US tour. And it's been doing some absolute craziness. So let's go take a look here. Of course, he actually met Abe Lincoln. That's right. The Abe Lincoln impersonator. Take a look.
And you are dripping. I'm honored.
Wait. Did he just say that you're dripping?
Indeed. Welcome to Washington, D.C. I'm so glad you could make it. And you are dripping. I'm honored that you could be
What?
here to see our nation's capital.
Oh my God.
like to show-
He said you're dripping. Right? Well, I want Abe Lincoln to tell me that I'm dripping.
Where I sit often in the memorial and some other highlights of D.C.
What the fuck?
Abraham
Lincoln. Thanks, I grew them
I've
myself.
never been addressed that way, but it's an honor in this day and age.
Nice to meet you. All right, get in, get
Nice to
in.
meet you, sir. Well, I believe that I'm going. Oh, okay. I won't turn you down. Thank you, sir.
All right, Abraham Lincoln. What the hell?
Bro, he did. He's like, all right, let me just hop in this here vehicle. What the fuck, dude? That's wild. On top of that, Speed also created the super iconic Rocky scene, the iconic step scene in Philadelphia. Let's take a look. Yeah, only on a Speed stream for real. The drone shots kill me on a live stream. You know, Chad, I've never seen Rocky. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've never seen Rocky. Yeah, it would actually be cool. Yeah, never seen Rocky. I mean, I know he just like jumps to the top of the stairs. That's kind of it. Like, let me show you my favorite part about Rocky, chat. Hold on. Yes, I'm gonna show you my absolute favorite part about Rocky. Having never seen the movie, this is the best part right here. Let me find it for you. Here we go, chat. Yeah, this right here. This is the best part of Rocky. Here you go, chat. Y'all should have posted this during I left, I lose. I definitely would have lost. I definitely would have lost. If y'all would have posted this. Oh my God. I love this video so much. I love this video. Going back to Speed though, because we're here for news, not watching Rocky beat up children. Also, he met the IRL Peter Griffin and Lois at a pizza place in New York. John Peter Griffin.
A lot.
Oh, yeah?
I got a lot
What did you do
planned.
already?
What?
What did you do already? Where have you been?
I've been to Times Square.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to Central Park.
Oh, that's nice.
I got more to do. I
Hey,
got 10 hours to
Peter.
do.
10 hours. Holy
Uh-huh.
smokes. I mean, there's a lot to do in Manhattan, so it's
you
a
gotta
lot of
get some
fun
lunch
here.
first, because you're a growing boy.
Let's get some
Oh,
food.
not the giant chicken.
This pizza good though, Peter.
Oh no, I haven't watched Family Guy in
Come on, Peter,
years.
don't lie to me.
Pizza's good no matter how you slice it.
This pizza better be good.
Yeah, it's literally IRL them. It's crazy, right?
You gotta trust the sanctity of New York pizza.
The sanctity of New York pizza.
Okay. What the fuck?
You want Stewie instead?
You can do Stewie too?
I can do them all.
Damn, Peter.
I can do them all.
Oh, he's kind of talented. Like, no lie. Imagine your job is to be Peter Griffin, like, and you go to cons and like all that kind of stuff. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, that is like, he literally. That's not even cosplay. That's like he is just Peter Griffin. That's insane. In other news, guys, speaking of crazy streams, it just looked like Mariah Carey was over on Kai's stream. Imagine Mariah Carey pulls up and it's like, I don't want a lot for Christmas. She's falling out, chat. She's falling out. Let her out of the icicle. Yeah, imagine she just rolls up to your stream. That's wild.
Mariah! Mariah Carey! In the flesh! Yo, you came sharp today. You came real sharp. You think so? I like the blazer. I like what you. I like the.
I know they always be skipping past Halloween. I swear to God. Why because they're seen to become virtual cheerleader? Who's gonna pay for the cheerleader outfit? Isn't there like a Nikkei that has like a cheerleader? Isn't there like a Nikkei cheerleader? Wait, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna look this up, but without the screen showing because I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh, there's two. Play and Bane. Holy underboob. Yeah, I cannot show this. I cannot show that. Holy gracious. Oh my God.
How you been? How's everything going?
Goodness gracious.
Good. Everything's been great.
Absolutely insane that Mariah Carey comes by somebody's stream. That is so cool, chat. What do you think? Absolutely amazing. In other news, guys, we also got to talk about what's going on with G Fuel. That is right, guys. So I want to tell you all from what I heard and when I checked with my sources, they're a little more attached to G Fuel. Seems like this is a publicity stunt, but I will read it to you. G Fuel says, an unforgettable run. Thank you for the love, the grind, and the memories. After years of shaking things up, fueling the grind, and rewriting the rules, it's the end of an era. We've had the honor of being here through the late nights, the big wins, the impossible comebacks, and the unforgettable moments that made you feel more than just energy. An incredible journey being able to build alongside creators, gamers, streamers, and a community that became family. Every top crack, every shaker raised, every memory made, we felt the love every step of the way. And everyone who's been a part of it, thank you. We love you. Logging out G Fuel. So this very much seems like it's like a big publicity stunt, right? You can look at us and go, yeah, okay, we know you're not actually like being done, right? Again, this guy community noted to add the letter likely relates to a marketing stunt for G Fuel's rebranding with YouTube creator PewDiePie, potentially misleading readers into believing that the company is going under. I don't really like stuff like this, to be honest. It's very like misleading. I'm really not a huge fan of stuff like this. To even add more to it, Grok even seems to have the DL on what's going on, saying that, of course, Grok, what happened? G Fuel isn't shutting down. They're rebranding. They announced a new logo website, Formula 2.0, with upgraded ingredients and flavors launching September 2025. What's up, Moody? How are you? Can we get a shout out for Moody, please? Yeah, very much so. I'm not a big fan of stuff like that. I mean, I get that they're like rebranding, but why not just talk about that, So anyway, chat, just want you to know about it. Seems like a big stunt. In other news, there is some big news for content creators. If you're a fellow content creator, type 3 in the chat. That is right. Streamers and other digital creators in the U.S. are set to benefit from the no tax on tips. Big law that is taking place. Creators will be able to deduct up to $25,000 in tips from 2025 taxes. However, what is constituted under that? You will have to take a look on that on your own. But definitely quite interesting. Definitely a big change that could potentially be very beneficial, especially if you can deduct that much in tips, right? So, Zach brings up a good question, like gifts, bits, what constitutes. So, anyway, there it is. Pretty cool. Yeah, just talk with your accountant. They'll be able to help you out. Another news, guys. Unfortunately, Hassan is in hot water again. I mean, not really a surprise, but well, it's not Twitch. It's just a law that's going into place, right? But yeah, no surprise here. Hassan is in hot water. So apparently, guys, Hassan ended up showing some people's addresses and information live on stream. Hey, what's up, Celine? How are you? And because of that, he literally doxed them live on stream. So let's take a look at this clip. Let's talk about getting doxed by Hassan. There are no consequences for this. There's just no rules. It's a blatant violation of Twitch's doxing policy. So again, let's take a look.
Accusations. He doxed us. He doxed us. He doxed us. It's like prominently featured on his screen.
Yeah, guys, you cannot show people's addresses or personal information on your stream. Period. That is a blatant TOS rule that was violated here.
Like, hello? Hello? Are we, like, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, like, I reported the VOD. The VOD is still up, you know? Like, you can find the VOD on his channel. I reported the VOD. I sent an email to, like, Twitch support. I added them. Like, if there's no consequence for this, like, I don't know what are, there's just no rules. Like, I don't understand. It's a blatant violation of Twitch's doxing policy. Like, if you go to their policy.
Yep. Like, I don't know how you get away with something like this. Like, it's crazy to me. We've already talked about unequal enforcement. We already know that that's a thing. But, like, bro, this is very, very clear. Yeah, even Sniper Wolf had consequences.
This is what it says about doxing.
Crazy.
Doxing of any kind is prohibited by Twitch's community guidelines, even if the perpetrators only expose information available via the public record.
You cannot share public information. Period, chat. You cannot share that information. Even if the perpetrators only expose information available via the public record, you cannot, without somebody's consent, show that information. Period. It's a very clear rule, chat. There's no gray
personally
area.
Identifiable information is released on Twitch without your consent, you can file a report and we will investigate and enforce against the doxer if appropriate. What Hassan did is a blatant violation of their doxing TOS. Just blatant.
That is putting people in danger, chat, right? These people's address is out there, being shown. It's scary, right? Legal goes on to say it's also highly likely to be illegal, as Hassan is either intending to arrest or being grossly negligent. On top of that, legal mindset actually drop the specifics. So there is this stuff right here. Twitch openly allowing what appears to be prima facie criminal electronic harassment, cyber stalking, California Penal Code right here. And of course, there's that clip again where he was showing, their name, city, address, all this stuff. It's censored in this clip, but it was not censored in the original VOD. I mean, yeah, at least like bare minimum take the VOD down, but obviously that's not enough. That's not enough. So really, really, absolutely horrible, chat. And that is what is going on with Twitch and Hassan. Like, I don't really talk about Hassan a lot. I don't really care for him, but the fact that this is literally just doxing and Twitch does absolutely nothing blows my mind. I don't even know what to say, chat. I have no idea what to even say. Wild. Another news, guys, I do want to talk about something recently that happened at San Japan. And yes, so this is going to be a segue into a bigger story, but Chast was at San Japan, right? You probably know Chast, but they have a lot of Chast J18, right? You can kind of guess they're very adult-centric. Very straightforward, right? Well, they appeared, they brought other stuff to San Japan. However, their content was considered too provocative for Texas ahead of the anti-anime bill that went into effect on Monday. The good news is you can see them at VExpo, which is great, but they were kicked out. They were literally kicked out of San Japan. Very crazy. Again, going on. This morning, we were banned the San Japan convention in San Antonio, Texas, just before day 2 of the show. The fine literature we serve up is too incisive for the masters of the Lone Star State these days, particularly ahead of the anti-anime SB 20 law going into effect on Monday. Very crazy. Yeah, classic Texas outlook. I mean, like, I'm not making adult content or anything, but I feel like if you have, like, provocative or adult, like, you know, literature, books, manga, you know, doujin, hentai, all that kind of stuff, like, if it's in the right place and it's safe and it's not accessible to minors, why is this a problem? You know what I mean? Like, is it really crazy that they wanted to ban them? Considering that most of the time when you have, like, you go to places where you can access that type of adult content, it's very, like, hidden. It's very censored, so you can't really see anything until you get, like, closer to it, or normally there's, like, giant curtains everywhere to even, like, look at the stuff. So it's very crazy to see this happen. The business, right, chat? I mean, you bring your goods, you set up at a con, and all of a sudden they say, yeah, so guess what? You know, your stuff is just a little bit too adult for us, so yeah, you're out. Even though, chat, they've had months of planning and months of time ahead to let them know that they could not be there. It's one thing to, you know, have a con and be like, yeah, guys, you know, you can't be here. We're trying to create this space, etc. But you let them show up, set up, do their thing, and then be like, nah, you're banned. That is so messed up. I feel so horrible for them. So they are at VExpo. If you're interested, just thought I would let you know. But that does segue for me into another story I want to talk about with us in Japan. Yeah, what's up, Drifter? So let's talk here for a second about a bomb threat that was made recently by a cosplayer. That's right, guys. A cosplayer that was at San Japan, decided that they were going to threaten to plant a bomb at the Gamer Subs booth because they were angry. That's right. I wanted to make a MMORPG, so I would ask people they'd like to experience one. I don't really play MMORPGs, so I'm definitely not the person to ask. Let's take a look.
She said what on Instagram? Influencer Kit Noel just got arrested, being accused of dropping a bomb threat in a comment section ahead of her arrival to this year's San Japan convention. I'm Simone Simpson, reporter for San Antonio's own Ken's 5. 25-year-old Kendra Noel Manning, known to her 16,000 Instagram followers as Kit Noel, found herself in custody this weekend after police say she commented on an Instagram story and charged with terroristic threat to impair public service. According to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, on Saturday, Manning commented on an Instagram story originally posted by another user who rented a booth at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. According to San Antonio police, Manning commented under the original post stating, planting a bomb in their booth today. The affidavit goes on to say when she arrived Saturday, she was denied entry and also issued a criminal trespass warning. Manning has been released on $35,000 bond, but cannot possess, own, use, or purchase firearms.
Dang, dude, absolutely nuts. I do have a little bit more in this story, so like some more finer details. So, okay, Kid Noel arrested for threatening to blow up a rival at Texas Anime Convention over this energy drink dispute. That is right. You know, hello. I might get DRR to help me out with this one. Yeah, DRR, why don't you give it to us? Go ahead, sweetie.
A popular cosplayer was arrested on Sunday after she allegedly threatened to blow up a rival stall at an anime convention in Texas while they were arguing about gamer supplements online. Kendra Nolan,
Over gamer subs,
a
bro.
25-year-old
Over
cosplayer
gamer
better known
subs.
as Kit Nole Online, was charged with making a terroristic threat to impair public service, a third-degree felony
That's
that could see
crazy.
her exchange her whimsical cosplay outfits for an orange prison jumpsuit for the next
I mean, that's
decade
a
if
felony,
convicted.
chat. Yeah, straight up a felony. That's not something you joke about, you know?
Manning allegedly commented on another influencer's Instagram that she would be planting a bomb in their booth today at the San Japan Anime Plus Gaming Convention in response to another comment she saw slamming Gamer Subs, an energy drink marketed almost exclusively to streamers. An attendee of the convention, terrified that Manning was making a legitimate threat, reported her to the event's management, who notified the police.
Which is good. I mean, any threat like that, chat, has to be taken seriously. Manning was barred from entering the convention the following day and issued a criminal trespass. Some of Manning's comments and behavior at the convention sparked real-life safety concerns and left attendees genuinely fearful. The cosplayer admitted to posting the threat before leaving the event and was later arrested. So again, they got released on a $35,000 bond. I mean, that's a lot of doll hairs, chat. That's a lot of doll hairs. Once you get a felony, then you're stuck with it for life. Yep, absolutely. But this literally could ruin their life, chat. But I want to share this with you because this is definitely a pretty big story, kind of making the rounds. It obviously was something I heard of with YouTuber being at in Japan. I was like, wait, what? Absolutely crazy, chat. Absolutely crazy. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. In other news, guys, I did want to let you know something that happened recently. And that is with, oh no, that is not what I wanted. Sorry, I did want to follow up on our story last week. I was Psycho Stu, who was the wrestler that was assaulted on stream. Well, luckily, guys, he is out of the hospital, and he is doing a lot better. He raised a ton of funds through his GoFundMe, so he's doing a lot better. If you guys want to know the full story on that, basically, he was assaulted in a wrestling rink, but luckily he's doing a lot better. The streamer that did that was banned off Kick, so at least some good news. In other news, guys, this person is going absolutely viral for stealing a hat away from a kid. That is right. So let's take a look here. This person, his name is Petrol, the CEO of a Polish paving company called Drobruck. And that is right. He actually took his hat from a kid on camera, and everybody is losing their minds about it, and rightfully so. So let's take a look at the clip.
I believe it's known as a douchebaggery in the second degree.
Maybe first.
After his match, Camille Myshek was trying to give his hat to that kid in the front row, and that guy stole it.
Terrible.
Folks, he pulled an Ed Reed and intercepted. He can't do that.
And his character was revealed for
What an
all of
asshole.
us to see, and it is not looking good. But
Yeah, dude, it's a
happy?
little kid. It's a little kid. Just let them have it. They're gonna appreciate it way more than you, bro.
To this
So
story.
fucked up.
Did we find the kid? I think so.
So the wheels of justice on social media, as they so often do, are spinning. First of all, Myshek put out a post saying, hey, if you know this kid, let's get hold of him so I can get him another hat. And then the other side of it, Chanda, is that they have ID'd the dude who stole it.
Yeah,
He's apparently
from
some
a
Polish
fucking
executive,
kid.
and he is getting absolutely obliterated on social media
As
today.
he should. And the kid, he can get the hat back, but can he get his innocence back? I mean, how do you recover
Yeah,
after
exactly. So
dealing with
true.
somebody doing that to you at a tennis tournament?
Yeah,
Gonna
poor
be
kid.
some real parenting necessary to put Humpty Dumpty back together again after that.
Look, you don't want to end up on TV stealing stuff from a kid. You can get
We need the one from Harry Potter, the meme where he's like, justice. We need that, like. So anyway, chat, you would think that'd be the end of it, right? Everybody went to watch a guy you know, the kid would kind of get recuperated something, good ending, right? Well, chat, no, that's not what happened at all. Guess what this motherfucker did, chat? He fucking doubled down. That is right, this millionaire CEO, this is what he decided to say, guys. Here we go, I'm gonna read his words. The recent incident at the tennis match has caused a disproportionate online uproar. It's all about the famous hat, of course. Yes, I took it. Yes, I did it quickly. But I've always said, life is first come, first serve, he claimed. To a fucking child! I understand that some people might not like it, but please, let's not make a global scandal out of the hat. It's just a hat. If you were faster, you would have it. What the fuck? Regarding online hate, I remind you that insulting a public figure is subject to legal liability. All offensive comments, slander, and insinuations will be analyzed for the possibility of taking the matter to court. This guy literally said, you should have been better, you should have been faster. Skill issue, and I'm gonna sue you if you rightfully call me out. What a fucking asshole. Bro, what an asshole. You should have been faster, bro. Skill issue. Get good. By the way, I'm gonna sue you. What a fucking piece of shit, dude. What's up, Lord Peace? How are you? Literally, like, yeah, I did it. I'm proud of it. What a horrible person, bro. I really hope that people just stop patroning his business or something, because that's wild. That's actually wild. I mean, again, he's a millionaire CEO. Why do you need that hat? Why do you need it? Why do you need this? Absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. Robbing a kid on international TV and defending lawsuits because of the internet, but it's feeling the most pathetic and weak move ever. Yep. Wow. Absolutely crazy, chat. Crazy, crazy story. In other news, I did want to let you know that Disney has made a mistake. That is right. Apparently, Disney has been allowing children's data to be collected from YouTube videos, and now they're gonna have to pay a $10 billion penalty for that. Way to fucking go, guys. You need it because somebody else wanted it. Yep, exactly. What, Disney makes a mistake? I never would have guessed that. Wow, what a surprise. What a surprise. You know what else isn't a surprise, so chat? Is Streamies. That is right. Streamies, if you don't know, is an illegal sports streaming website. The biggest in the world. It's gone. It's shut down. The two men actually running it were arrested in Egypt after authorities ran a year-long investigation to find them. Holy shit, dude. That's like some like Pirate Bay shit. Like they're like, you'll never catch us, and then they catch them. But that's actually insane. Wow. Huge deal, chat. Huge deal. So I do want to talk about some drama that's been going around recently, chat. Now, I've heard some people kind of argue in his defense. I went and looked back at the original clip. I kind of see how some people are maybe exaggerating some of the drama. But I want to talk for a second here about ProZD. If you don't know ProZD, he is a voice actor. And he has said some things in the past that have gotten him in some hot water, right? Well, recently, he came out with a new voice acting role. And he's gotten super flamed for it. So let's take a quick look at the history of ProZD. What's going on in this recent situation. Let's take a look. Okay, maybe some hot water is a little... Maybe I need to redefine that. It's literally boiling lava. Yeah, it's literally boiling lava. Anyway, let's take a look.
Should voice actors only play characters of their own race? The internet really went off on this one. Meet Sungwon Cho, better known as ProZD, the Korean-American YouTuber turned voice actor behind characters like Ratatoskr in God of War Ragnarok and FL4K in Borderlands 3.
I'm out of MP. Then use an ether. But you can't buy ethers. It's the final battle. But I only have 85 of them.
ProZD built a massive following with his low-budget comedy skits and became a prominent voice in anime and gaming communities. But in recent years, he's also become known for his stance on diversity in voice acting. In a 2020 podcast appearance, ProZD stated that studios should cast authentically and expressed support for matching voice actors' racial backgrounds to their characters.
I think that unfortunately people take things too far, right? you can disagree with somebody and not like them, but you don't have to be an asshole, you know?
Believed this would create more opportunities for diverse
just be
talent
like,
in an industry
"You're wrong," and
historically
then move on.
dominated by white actors. That position seemed pretty straightforward until October 2023 happened. In October 2023,
Did voice actors play the same roles as their IRL race? I'd say no. I think that is pretty much the general consensus, right? P-Falcon, most people say no. I mean, do you have to be alien to play alien? You know, like, I know that's a ridiculous argument, but you get what I'm poking at, right?
ProZD posted a series of now-deleted tweets complaining about being offered only Asian voice acting roles. He recounted how his agent told him he couldn't audition for other characters because those characters are drawn as white. So, no. The internet was quick to point out the
exactly,
contradiction.
Alex. Like, it's a
ProZD had
ridiculous
previously
argument, but
advocated for
there
race-based
you go.
casting, but now seemed frustrated when it limited his own
The
opportunities.
quote in this screenshot is something he never said. Yeah, the mess. That's what I mentioned at the start. Is a lot of some of the things he said was very sensationalized, right? People really took it to a level that it wasn't there, right? Very, very sensationalized. However, these tweets that he, put out here. I mean, this is clearly right there, right?
So, no. The internet was quick to point out the contradiction. ProZD had previously advocated for race-based casting, but now seemed frustrated when it limited his own opportunities. The backlash was immediate, with critics accusing him of hypocrisy and wanting diversity rules only when they benefited him. But that was just the beginning. Fast forward to August 2025. On August 30th, it was announced that ProZD would voice Orville Park in the Knights of Guinevere.
And this is where everything got explodes.
A character who is explicitly non-Asian in the animated series from the Owl House creator, Dana Terrace. The response was swift and brutal.
I think, like, if I could nutshell this, I think there were some things that were sensationalized a lot, but I do think that, sadly, he did some things that were hypocritical, and ultimately now he's really paying the price for it. But to your point, somebody said earlier, there were some things where he did not actually say those things, and it really blew up. Exactly, Nora, unfortunately.
On August 31st, ex-user at Kangman J. Lee posted, "Why is ProZD voicing a non-Asian character? I thought VAs should only be allowed to play their own race." The post garnered over 19,000 likes in just 2 days. The criticism kept pouring in. People dug up his old statements about authentic casting and compared them to his new role. Comments flooded in calling ProZD a hypocrite for accepting a role that violated his own stated principles about race-based casting. The controversy reignited all the debates from 2023, but with even more intensity. On September 1st, 2025, ProZD posted what would be his final tweet on the platform. "Hey all, this will be my last tweet on this platform. I will no longer be using Twitter after this." In the post, he defended his position, saying he still believes diversity in casting is important, and that voice actors should have equal opportunity. He claimed bad faith arguers were misrepresenting his words. Then, he made his account private.
I mean, like, that one quote, right, I think was meant to talk about something else and poke at a different topic, but regardless, there were parts of this that were very exaggerated, unfortunately.
My acting voiceover teacher is who can fit the role for VA and not race. Yes,
Sure.
I'm for more diversity.
Absolutely.
But you need to be able to show the director that you can act the part.
Stop there. User at Kangman J. Lee responded, "The whole world knows you for the hypocrite you are, ProZD. You advocated for a DEI standard saying that VAs should only play their own race, but then you abandon that standard when it's convenient for you." That post received—
Yeah, Roar, I think that what you're poking at is probably what he meant in that original statement, but sadly, I think that he didn't quite, like, so when I looked at the original clip, I think that that's what he meant, but he didn't really, like, enunciate it that way, if that makes sense. Like, that message did not come across, and I think that's part of the problem as well. So people just ran with, like, a narrative about it, but maybe didn't mean quite as badly.
Over 5,000 likes.
But I get what
Even
you're saying.
prominent streamers weighed in. Asmongold claimed ProZD turned the industry toxic, and now the toxicity has turned on him. The controversy highlights the complex debates around representation in voice acting. While many support more diverse casting, others argue that voice acting should be about vocal talent rather than physical appearance. ProZD found himself caught between these competing philosophies, advocating for diversity while also wanting creative opportunities regardless of his own race. The Knights of Guinevere pilot is still scheduled to premiere on September 19th, 2025, with ProZD's performance as Orville Park intact. But for the voice actor himself, the cost of this controversy was leaving one of his primary platforms for connecting with fans.
I mean, again, I do think that advocating for diversity is fantastic. I think that's important. I think some of the stuff that he said just kind of came back to him, right? And maybe his original message was meant in the tone and what we talked about, like what Aurora said, but sadly, it just didn't really come across that way. and then people sensationalized it, and then now we're where we are, right? So ultimately, he is leaving Twitter. He's done. He decided to say, hey, you know, my last tweet. If you look at my replies to my latest announcement too, you'll see a lot of comments like this. They've been going on for years now. While the normal procedure has been to block and move on, I truly don't think Twitter is worth it anymore. I kind of don't blame you, bro. In the past, I've expressed that I think diversity in casting is important. That is, it's a complicated topic, but at the end of the day, I still stand by this. I think it's important for all voice actors to be given an equal opportunity. And I think there have been positive changes in that front. A lot of bad faith arguers have tried to paint this as me saying things I've never said. I've been reluctant to address this for years now because I know a lot of these people will not listen to reason no matter what I say, and have not wanted to add to this ongoing drama. Twitter especially is a cesspool for hatred, and it's been awful these past few years. Literally. I think it's important for people to know that this has been happening. This is the last time I'll comment on this. Goodbye, Twitter, you truly suck ass. So, yeah, so I think, like, my call on this is, like, I think that he does believe in diversity, but I feel like he said some things that are very ironic to that point. And sadly, that one screenshot is probably not what he actually meant. But now the narrative has been run, and he decided I'm out. So, as always, chat, I think the truth falls somewhere in between. And I think that's very much so for this case, right? Shaggy says it right. He didn't really say it well. His original message was not very communicated well. People blew out of proportion. And so here's where we're at. But, yeah, I mean, there were some times where he didn't really put his foot in his mouth. Ironic, hypocritical, whatever you want to call it. But, sadly, this is the end of the situation with ProZD. So let me ask you guys, what do you think about this? And what do you think about this? The Jack voice actor said worse than ProZD did. Well, what did he say? I don't know about that situation. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you know, this is definitely a ridiculous situation. In the sense of, like, why are you sending so much hate towards this guy? Like, if you don't like it, I say this, guys, but, like, if you block and move on. How will word anybody with a working brain can understand? It was a take for diversity. Sadly, Jade, I think in this day and age, your message needs to be very clear and very transparent, because you cannot rely on people to decipher your meaning out of stuff anymore. You can't. And that's sad. Yeah, I mean, good for him for leaving Twitter, you know, but I think he could have articulated his point better. I agree. I think it's overblown. I agree. He didn't deserve the harassment. Exactly, but he did deserve this hiring opportunities backfiring him. Sure. I think it's blown out of proportion. Then because of it wanting diversity about their cultural aspect, yeah. Get to say things like you're explaining to a child. Yep, absolutely. I think it's totally blown out of proportion, and the fact that people continue to be so hateful is part of the problem. Because I think if you don't outright say something like, I like blueberries, people will be like, oh, so you hate strawberries. Yep. It's the waffle versus pancake. So, well, there you go, guys. That's what's going on with ProZD. I do also want to talk about something going on here recently with YouTube. So let's talk about a little bit of the platforms news. YouTube, of course, is rolling out what they're called the hype feature. It's a feature where users can upvote smaller creators, and it boosts those videos in the algorithm. Chat, this is a huge win. Huge win. This is a fantastic thing for smaller creators. Giving smaller creators a chance for their videos to actually, like, be boosted up. This is awesome. This is a huge, huge W. On top of that, YouTube is bringing out something kind of similar to TikTok. They're doing a thing called interactive GIFs, where you can kind of send a GIF and it'll pop up on screen. Again, very similar to TikTok. You guys are probably very familiar with this already. But, I mean, kind of cool. Kind of cool. So, it appears on the screen. They get other ways to monetize, right? Through the little diamonds or whatever they're called. So, pretty cool. Another news, guys. Kick is being sued. Wow, what a surprise. Kick is actually being sued by California. California is allegedly suing state for running an illegal casino and false advertising. Of course, by that, they're suing Kick because they are technically aiding and abetting in that. the alleged stake US uses a two-currency system to circumvent gambling laws and was falsely representing itself as a harmless social gaming platform. So again, protecting people, saying, hey, we don't want gambling here. Well, you're using this website to circumvent that. And so there you go. Very interesting, chat. Very interesting. Speaking on Kick, Kick is actually getting a very big update here very soon. Seems like they're going to be rolling out their own special monetization. They did add something in their new digital content TOS, referencing kicks and gifts. So I'm going to assume this is like, like bits, YouTube, gym, stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that update if you fuck with Kick. In other news, guys, Twitch is emailing everybody for the Mafiathon. That is right. They're doing on-site marketing for Mafiathon 3. Of course, emailing people, and of course, running these huge, big marketing things out there everywhere. Huge global promotion. I mean, take a look at this. I'm gonna run it without some. Now, I have a question, chat. Don't get me wrong. I know that Kai is a big deal and that brings a lot of money to the platform, but why are they so invested in this? And, I don't know, not invested in maybe something like, Mousy Subathon where half the money went to charity? I mean, just food for thought, chat. Food for thought. Don't get me wrong. I know Kai is a very, very big deal, but where is this for other creators? I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. Just saying. The VTubers not deserve this as well, or even other streamers. I'm just saying, chat. I know Kai is the biggest of the big. He's number one, but up there with speed. But like, I'm just saying, chat. I think other people deserve the same. In other news for Twitch, it does look like Twitch is adding a skippable ad feature. Is this real? Chat, is this fucking real? That is right. They're doing a limited test where you can skip ads just like you do on YouTube. That is right. I hope this stays. Again, it's very limited test, but I'm really gonna hope that this happens, sticks around. That'd be great. That'd be great. That's also a really good way to fight the bots, because the bots can't click on that. Wow. How smart, chat. Speaking of bots, unfortunately, Twitch is having a lot of issues with cracking down on the bots. That is right. Before COVID lockdown happened, Twitch was at an all-time low, chat, back in 2020. That was some of its lowest viewership in years. Well, just the other day, guys, Twitch actually dropped to its lowest viewership since that moment after their site-wide bot crackdown. So we can no longer avoid the fact that, unfortunately, guys, Twitch's bot rollout to crack down on the viewer bots is fucking up. Of course, DJ Clancy says, we've seen a couple of comments about how our systems detect inauthentic viewers that aren't accurate. I want to clarify a few things. As I've said in my original post, it's important to understand the technology we use to detect invalid traffic for ads is separate from what we use for computing average concurrent viewers. Bots are just one form of invalid traffic. Advertisers are not charged for invalid impressions, and creators do not get paid out for any of those impressions. Now you may ask, why are there two systems? The reason is that it is harder to detect view bots in real time. There are a number of different signals that we can use after the fact to detect invalid traffic for advertising that are harder to use for real-time detection. As we filter out bots in real time, we need to be sure we're not filtering out real viewers. In fact, the view bot detection tools we just rolled out went through a lot of edits. In the original version, as we dug deeper, we found that the tool was being way overly aggressive and not counting valid traffic from various sources. So I want to kind of bring up this older tweet, chat, because this is literal proof that Twitch continues to have problems with this crackdown on the bots. It's being way too aggressive and actually attacking true viewership. So very, very crazy situation, chat. What is your thoughts on this? I gotta say, I don't think my viewership's really been down. I haven't noticed a lot, but maybe it's it is like September, so it's kind of a slower month. I don't know. At least on my end, I can't really attest to anything right now, but what's your thoughts? I'll still be here until they give me okay fair. Yeah, I said the same. I think that we would hear actual viewers complain or maybe, but how would you not know you're being counted as a viewer, right? So I guess we'll see what happens, chat. But it's good to keep an eye on at least minimally, right? Minimally. So before we start talking about one of my big stories today, I want to talk about just for a moment about Silk Song and Silk Song breaking the fucking internet. That is right, guys. Silk Song was so powerful, it broke Steam. That's right, chat.
Please! Please! I've waited all these years! Don't do this to me now!
I can see this is going well.
Steam was inaccessible, chat. So many people were trying to download the game. It was literally like making a virtual fucking queue. It was nuts. Stealth, says like, hello, night, what's up? Steam immediately crashed. Switch to eShop, immediately crashed. Any eShop that you can think of, chat, it crashed. Yeah, it literally crashed. Of course, even Sugar Ratio going, Steam, I hate you. It was down. Iron Pineapple even adding to this as well, having issues getting theirs. Going Silk Song crashing Steam. Holy fuck, this game is gonna be big. And yes, indeed it was. Very, very big game. It killed the eShop in Steam, chat. I mean, that is just think about how big your game has to be to do that, chat. I mean, that is crazy. Well, there is a little bit of good news out of all this, chat. There is a YouTube channel called Silk Song News. And it actually would release news about Silk Song every single day. And after 1,693 days of daily uploads, they are free. They are retiring. That is right. They are retiring, chat. So congratulations to them. Absolutely insane. So deserved. Wow. I mean, how many years were between the games, chat? Yeah, how many years were between the games? This made her voice when stream crashed. Yeah, poor Rainho was screaming. She's just like, ah! I feel so bad for him. Wow, absolutely insane. So, again, huge congrats to them. They're gonna be able to actually, chill in peace. On top of that, let's look here at the player numbers here for a second, because chat, very, very crazy. Within 30 minutes, it hit 100,000 players. And on top of that, even go further with us, they actually hit over 500,000 concurrent players within 3 hours of launch. Insane. So big congrats, of course, to Silk Song devs, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the game. Absolutely wild. So guys, what I want to talk about today is what's here going on here with, of course, this stuff going around with Roblox. And that is right, guys. Roblox is actually being sued, chat. That's right. They're being sued. So I want to go take a look here at what's going on with that. So everybody, let's talk for a moment about this particular situation. Here we go. It's called Law by Mike's video. We're suing Roblox. Let's take a look.
Roblox is one of the most popular gaming platforms in the world.
The developers of that game are now facing mounting criticism over child safety concerns.
Games like this are not.
The Roblox Corporation has sent a cease and desist letter to me.
Instead of stopping the predators, Roblox stops the people stopping the predators.
Like, it's crazy to me how much. Wait, what? Why do I sound like I'm in a hallway? Wait, what? What is going on? I don't want to be here anymore. Wait, what? Oh. Hello? Is this a crusty trap? No, let me out of here. I don't want to be here. I Okay, my bad. I'm in the back rooms.
People everywhere are furious with Roblox, and now they're getting sued. The platform promised to be safe, but the reality is very different. So today, I'm breaking down the entire case, even meeting with some of the biggest YouTubers. And then, on behalf of everyone, I'm helping to sue Roblox. This summer, Roblox...
That's right, so chat, Roblox is getting sued. Absolutely insane. Bro, I didn't know what was gonna happen. What did you... I don't know. I thought it was like my reverb, but it was like it got all crazy.
Was hit with a massive lawsuit centered on a young player known as
What's up,
DH.
Reaper? What's up,
The
Snazzy?
lawsuit
How are you?
claims She joined the platform after believing the company's promise that it was safe and educational. While using Roblox, she was allegedly approached by an adult misrepresenting who they were, and the platform's moderation systems didn't catch it. She was later taken from her home and abused by the same individual. And she's not alone. Since 2018, police...
There are literal victims, chat, being, of course, coerced, taken from their home, etc., right? And so Mike, of course, going with Schlep and a couple other people are going to be doing Roblox because they're literally lying about the problems that they're literally lying about how they want to protect children, right? They're lying about the measures that they've taken. It's really fucked up. So I'm glad that people are stepping up to call them out on their really shitty, awful behavior.
Police have arrested at least 24 people accused of misusing Roblox to contact young users and move chats off platform. Some had prior records. Others were people in trusted roles, like teachers, nurses, even a cop.
Like we have the state of Louisiana with a lawsuit. Didn't California or somebody else? So now we have these individual lawsuits. You have a class action lawsuit going on with Schlep. Then it's at least 4 that I know of. At least 4 that I know of. I hope so, Diki. I hope so.
Even Roblox has reported over 13,000 flagged incidents on its platform, a huge jump from roughly 3,000 the year before. Roblox says that's just a small fraction compared to all U.S. reports. But for parents,
they need to be sued to hell and back. Yep.
And here's the core claim.
They sure do.
The lawsuit argues Roblox allegedly knew these risks, but kept selling parents on the idea of a safe digital playground. Even some of Roblox's biggest creators are speaking out. Take Schlep, a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. When he was younger, he says he had a troubling experience involving a Roblox developer.
All that happened to me, it totally messed me up mentally. It made me have to go into therapy and psychologically messed with, relationships that I had, even till this day. I mean, it's something.
I mean, the long-term effects that can have on you, chat. I don't think a lot of people think about that kind of stuff, right? It's really, really just awful. Absolutely awful.
It was messed up.
That experience pushed him to act. As an adult, he began working with police by conducting investigations on Roblox. His efforts have led to the arrest of 6 people. So Schlep, what was the goal when you started making videos about safety issues on Roblox?
It really all started back to my own personal experiences related to it. I had some very negative experiences as a kid, and I was affected by a very popular developer. So I saw these issues.
It blows my mind again that Schlep is doing such an amazing job in finding these people, right? And they don't want to work with him. That just kills me. I do not understand why they don't want to partner with him to actually resolve some of these issues. Instead, they just treat him like a vigilante, right?
Firsthand.
It still blows my mind.
Experienced them.
It still blows my mind.
Celebrating him, Roblox banned his accounts and sent a cease and desist letter, accusing him of violating the rules against vigilante groups.
They're trying to silence the whistleblowers. They're spending more energy going after people like Schlep, but what they're doing, they're trying to put a muzzle on this whole thing. They're also trying to silence all the victims, and this is important, Mike.
That same day, Schlep dropped an 8-minute video where he described his ban, as well as his troubling experience with the Roblox developer. Schlep slammed Roblox for failing to take action against the developer for years. He claims during that time, Roblox even continued to pay and promote the developer. Afterwards, the backlash exploded. Roblox developers changed game thumbnails to say "Free Schlep." Thousands of players staged in-game protests.
I love that.
Even major creators like...
I didn't realize they were changing the thumbnails to "Free Schlep." I love that. That's amazing. I know Critical was all over this because we watched some videos, but I love that.
Critical, Gideon, and Creekcraft piled on, calling Roblox backwards and hypocritical. #FreeSchlep trended worldwide.
I was blown away with all the support, and it's been absolutely amazing reading all the messages. It was trending on Twitter for 3 days straight when the news first broke of it. And I mean, people were just outraged. They saw it for what it was. They were silencing someone trying to blow the whistle.
I think that's a really, really powerful thing. He was a 22-year-old kid. He was just a gamer. And I think he really stepped up to the plate to stand up to this Goliath.
Then it went mainstream. Congressman Ro Khanna publicly backed Schlepp, sharing a petition demanding Roblox improve its safety. That petition hit 100,000 signatures in less than a week, and Roblox's stock
I'm not
price
surprised
dropped
by
by
that.
$12 billion. Now, Schlepp, did you expect your videos to get as much attention as they did?
Honestly, no. My whole goal with these videos was actually just to bring this to the attention of Roblox. Like, I wanted Roblox to see what was going on, because I was reporting these communities to Roblox. I was making reports on a lot of these people. Nothing was happening. And the only other thing you can do is go public with it. So that's what I did.
But the story doesn't end there. Schlepp just announced he's suing Roblox, not over the ban, but over the damage.
I think a lot of people forget that. Schlepp literally walked up, delivered the evidence to them, right? He sent it to them and said, look, here it is in a binder, do what you want with it. You know, take action against these people. And Roblox did nothing, chat. Literally fucking nothing. I mean, God, dude. But here's the problem, Weeby, is even though their stock tanked, it's back to where it was. They bounced back already. So really, like, the damage, it seemed like it was going to be a lot, right? Sadly, it really didn't count for much.
He suffered years ago
And that's
from a
what
developer
sucks.
on the platform. His lawyer confirmed he's also representing many others with similar stories.
We have over 800 cases involving sex abuse. These are personal injury claims. So survivors are coming forward because of the person.
I'm sorry. Did I hear that right? He said 800 cases. What the fuck is wrong with people? Why is Roblox not doing anything?
Injuries and the trauma they experienced. Yeah, we think it's a very strong
Christ.
case, and I think that's part of the reason they're fighting so hard to try and move this into some types of confidential proceedings. So they think people will forget about what happened, and then they won't.
And now, because of you all bringing this issue to my attention, I've made the decision to team up with Schlepp's lawyer to help sue Roblox. Reach out to my firm, ithinkihavaecase.com, if you've gone through something
Absolutely.
similar.
This is what
if
needs
someone
to
is scared
happen,
about
chat.
something they experienced on
This
Roblox,
is what needs
what
to
would
happen.
you tell them?
I would tell them to call a lawyer, find out about their legal options, and let them know that they will be believed. There's strength in numbers. Terrible things happen on Roblox. Hundreds and hundreds of people have come forward. We're here for you.
Definitely reach out to us. We are here to help.
Now he's fighting back in court because if Roblox won't be held accountable in their own platform, we'll make sure that they're held accountable in the courtroom.
I love that because Roblox continues just to dismiss most of the stuff, right? I mean, yes, they have enacted some new stuff to make it better, but first it was like, oh, well, 17 and up, right? It's like, well, but that's still a minor. Like, it should be 18 and up. And even then, you know, brings into question, like, why do you have adult stuff on a platform that is predominantly meant for children? You know, like, well, just, you don't need that. You don't need to add this dating stuff. Like, it's weird. And it's really putting people in a unsafe situation, you know? Really unsafe situation. So now they're being held liable. And so now they're trying to scramble to make these changes, to make things better. It's too late now. Now you're getting taken to court, bro. Now you're fucked.
Now let's investigate how Roblox is designed, because the lawsuits claim there are at least 3 serious flaws. First, until 2021, anyone could make an account by entering just a username, password, and birthday. Users could misstate their age and unlock unrestricted chat, which the lawsuits claim made it very common to find lower levels talking with adults. YouTubers like Gideon
I
and
don't
Rob
doubt
the
that.
Master, who have become well known for exposing bad actors, have said just how easy it is.
When we went on Roblox, it did not take long for
I mean, we watched Gideon the other day when we were first talking about the Schlepp stuff, right? So this is somebody that deals with this stuff all the time, right? And he showed us it's so easy. You literally just make an account, pretend you're an adult, and you can talk to kids. It's that fucking easy.
our account to get attention from
Yeah, just make it separate.
It was almost instantaneous.
Roblox
And
says
why
it's
is it
taking
attached to
stronger
Roblox?
steps to protect its younger players. The
It's
company
crazy.
has rolled out ID verification, asking players over 13 to scan a government-issued ID and selfie to gain access to certain features. It's also testing age estimation, where machine learning guesses a user's age from a short video. And new features like trusted connections are meant to limit deeper chat and voice features to people you actually know in real life.
But why were a lot of these these implementations not already done a long ass time ago? Like, you know, it's too late. You only made these changes because you've got the backlash. You know, it's almost like if Roblox intended to be 18 plus when it was meant to be for kids. I feel like we're about to find a whole lot more. Yeah, I agree. There's gonna be more Grimster.
You know, we weren't just finding 1 or 2 peppers on there. We've caught 6 off of the game itself. But not only that, we've had dozens of these guys just contacting and grooming our decoy that we sadly weren't able to catch. And the real sad thing out here is that Roblox is going around telling parents that they're one of the safest apps for children, when from my own experience, that's not the case.
Even with ID checks and trusted connections, the scale of the platform makes full protection something that has to be taken even more seriously.
Unless you wanted to play the 17 plus mic.
I mean, that's what needs to be going on. Why is this just now becoming a thing, chat? Absolutely crazy.
Anybody can pretty much sign up for
Absolutely
Roblox.
crazy.
Next, the game uses in-game currency called Robux. Players use Robux to buy rare accessories and customize their avatars, and many lower levels are obsessed with it.
Like, I feel like I'm a crazy person talking about this. Like, this is not crazy talk, right? I literally feel like this is common sense, yet Roblox is just like, so let me just do the opposite of all that.
The lawsuits point out these players even say they do anything for Robux. So bad actors can take advantage of that by dangling Robux to gain control. And third is the lack of moderation. In 2017, the company claimed it had thousands of moderators working 24/7.
I think I saw a statistic the other day about this, chat. I'll share with you. If I remember correctly, TikTok has about 3 times as many users as Roblox, but 13 times as many moderators as Roblox. To put that in perspective for you, chap, Roblox has no moderation, and they don't have an active, like, a large amount of active people dealing with what needs to be dealt with, moderating chats, going through the tickets, etc. Yeah, it's really bad.
Plus, advanced
really
filters
bad.
blocking unsafe content. The reality looks very different. For starters, Roblox has hosted many games with questionable themes, including Run from Diddy Simulator, Shower Simulator, and Bloody Battles. The fact
But why the fuck do they have Run from Diddy Simulator? Children don't need to know about that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Let alone like this like gore related stuff. Like, what is wrong with you,
The fact
bro?
that these games even existed undercuts Roblox's claim of being a safe, moderated place. But it's not just the games that are concerning. Roblox is now the go-to social platform for younger audiences. 78 million users log in every day. The platform processes more than 50,000 chat messages every second.
Yeah, we saw this
Roblox
statistic
claims
last,
its AI and human
last
reviewers
video.
scan all of it: text, audio, and images. But here's the problem. The company allegedly employs only about 3,000 moderators. Compare that to TikTok, roughly 3 times Roblox's.
Oh, yeah, no, this is what I saw. It's a picture of this, yeah. So, TikTok has about 3 times as many daily users, but 13 times as many moderators.
Users, but over 13 times the number of moderators on staff. The reason
That's
for the lack of
fucking
moderators
nuts,
is
chat.
allegedly due to Roblox's focus on.
To put this in perspective, chat. Put this in perspective. TikTok is 3 times as big, but Roblox has 1/13 of the amount, like 1/13 of the percentage that TikTok has a moderation. Like, bro, for every 100 people that TikTok has, 13 on Roblox. Are you fucking kidding me?
Growth over
Literally,
safety.
it's just
In fact,
all right,
eight
do whatever
current
the fuck
and
you
former
want.
trust
Have
and
fun.
Safety staff describe ignored requests
Get
for
out
more
there, buddy.
resources, backlogs of incident reports, and even a manager quitting after promised hires never showed up. Some say protective features they suggested, like pop-up warnings, were rejected, and safety settings, like blocking strangers in chat, were switched off by default. Once again, Roblox points to AI moderation.
Why would that be on default? What is wrong with you, Roblox? What is wrong with you?
As a solution, but employees admit the tech still misses the subtle signs of unsafe behavior, and the gap.
Okay, so, you know, in case you want to block the creeper that's like creeping on you. Oh, by the way, you gotta go turn that setting on. And you gotta do, bro, that should just be a button you can press. These are fucking children, chat. Yes, they know more than you think they know, but they don't know, like, all the settings and stuff like that. It needs to be super easy for them.
The problem is
and it shouldn't even happen in the first place.
Along with the rest of the internet and YouTube for a while, was very lax with children on the internet.
That is true. That is true.
I think it was the cultural mindset that kids will be alright being on our platform.
I mean,
we are
maybe.
making huge bucks off advertising. Yeah, a shift is seriously coming in the mindset of these
I think
companies.
the other part of it, though, Toast, is like, the thing is there have also been companies, and to your point, that is true, but I think there are also a lot of companies that throughout time, years and years ago, like, a decade ago, right, have been focusing on safety for child users, right? Think about, like, YouTube Kids, right? That's been around for so long. Parents not monitoring their children is also a problem, but again, this is clearly shown to be a platform that is unsafe overall. And at the end of the day, it does boil down to the host, right? They have to hold that responsibility.
Gaps aren't small. The filters block words like Snapchat or Discord, but people get around them by using emojis or by tweaking the spelling a little. Even phone numbers are apparently blocked if you type the digits, but not if you just spell them out. The lawsuits argue that these kinds of loopholes prove Roblox knows the risks of off-platform communication, yet it still leaves these obvious workarounds wide open. In court, the usual defense might not save Roblox. Most platforms lean on a law called Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, and that law protects websites and apps from being
that's
sued
true, Kage.
over
That
what
doesn't
their
even work
users
either,
post.
but
That's why
at least there's
Instagram
like an
and
effort
YouTube
made, right?
don't get dragged into.
It's unlike Roblox where they literally don't do shit. Like, there is the effort being made, right? And it's gonna take constant improvement. Nothing is perfect, right? But at least like some things are trying, right? But in Roblox's case, they just said, nah, fuck you. Fuck the kids. Good luck out there. Have fun in the Wild West.
The court every time someone uploads something harmful. But the lawsuits against Roblox aren't just about what users post. They're about the company itself. Lawyers argue Roblox designed the platform in risky ways, marketed it as safe, and then ignored clear warning signs. And at least one court has already said Section 230 doesn't cover misrepresentation. So if Roblox tells parents this is safe and it's not, that responsibility falls on Roblox, not the users. That's why these lawsuits matter to me. They represent more than just a few individual complaints. They're part of a broader movement pushing tech companies to take accountability, especially when their platforms are hurting younger players. Now, multiple cases are moving forward, and a jury will have to decide if Roblox should be held responsible. And if the plaintiffs win, the fallout could be huge, because it would set precedents that might force Roblox and other platforms like it to overhaul how they verify users and protect younger audiences. And I don't know how this video will perform or how many people will reach, because YouTube flags and restricts videos on this topic. It's kind of scary because people are afraid to put out information on this, but we feel like it's our duty to make sure that everyone knows. If you or someone you know needs help, reach out to us. Thank you for watching.
So, like, sincere, I get where you're coming from, right? Because it is up to parents to keep the kids safe, but if they... Oh, I was like, wait, what am I playing? I just hear screaming. I just hear screaming. But if the platform says it's safe for kids, you misinform the parents, right? And so the parents are like, oh, I'm gonna send my kids over there. And you're literally just lying to everybody involved, So it's a really, really fucked up all around. So chat, here we go with Roblox, of course. Kind of adding into this as well. Roblox has announced that they're ditching their current age rating scale and working with international rating boards instead. They want to make it clear when games are appropriate for young children and when they're not, to try to make the platform safer. Again, my question through all of this, chat, why are you choosing to put adult-related content on a platform that is geared towards children? I don't understand. They keep making these half measures, like, it's what my dad calls it. Dad-ara, he says it's called, what do you call it, Dad Lara? I forget what you call my dad. Probably Dad Lara. But anyway, Dad Lara's like, that's half-assed. That's half-assed, bro. Literally half-assed. It's someone make some money. Sure, but nonetheless, that doesn't mean we can't call it out, right? And that's what we gotta do. Papa Lara, pop out. Oh my god, but we gotta call this out because it's true, Chad. It's absolutely true that Roblox just is not doing enough. They're not really like, they address it, but not quite. They're just a little bit short every single time. Just a little bit short every single time, chat. Exactly. Just do the right thing instead of finding workarounds. It's not that hard, but unfortunately for Roblox, it's fucking impossible. You can put it in the Discord. Yeah, you can put it in the Discord. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how that works, you Squid, but nonetheless, like, this is just a half measure. So, ultimately, chat, I don't think Roblox is gonna be doing anything super positive here lately. You know, again, there's a lot of legal proceedings that are gonna happen now. So, everybody, be on the lookout for this. This is definitely gonna be a very, very big deal. So, what do you think about this, chat? What's your thoughts? I think they'll be connected to it. They can't be accused of it though, because obviously they're not the ones doing it, right? But nonetheless, they should have done that from the get-go. They're just like corporate greed. All it is about money till they get caught and not having safeguards. Yep. Roblox will never directly admit when they're on the wrong. Of course not. Of course not. Horrible, chat. Horrible. Horrible stuff. I did want to go and talk about a little bit of gaming news for you guys today. Just a little bit, very quickly. Kind of some funny stuff going around. So Fortnite has actually had to adjust their rules where you can no longer use certain emotes when you're near a player because, yes, people were gooning in Fortnite. That's right, they would do certain combinations of emotes, and it was very sussy, and it was not very family friendly, so they are deciding to ixnay that. Yeah, so if you're within a certain parameter of another character, they are you're not allowed to use those emotes. I've seen some weird ones. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I've seen some weird ones, but unlike Roblox, at least they're trying to do something about it, right, chat? On top of that, Overwatch 2 recently went viral for a player that was banned for calling somebody a noob, but they were actually unbanned. I guess it was some kind of automated system. They said, you're not going to get banned for saying the word noob. We're sorry, that was our fuck up. You can absolutely say noob. That is not a bad word. But a lot of people are kind of freaking out. They're like, oh my god, noob is a banned word now. No, that's not actually the case. Another news, guys. Looks like we got some very bad news for Nintendo today, chat. And I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on here. Unfortunately for Nintendo, that is right, the Switch 2 key cards, the game cards, are not eligible for preservation by the Japan's National Library. So this library does archive a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, their game key cards are not eligible for that preservation. So I find this really ironic that a lot of games do not set themselves up to have things preserved. And even the fucking Japanese video game like library is like, yeah, no, we can't preserve that. So like eventually it's gonna get to the point where it's literally just fucking, you're never gonna be able to play, it's obsolete. Very crazy, very crazy. Of course, another news, chat. What have I told you about a game within 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 a game? Well, this is Gameception. A player has figured out how to play Battlefront 2 inside of Minecraft. What the fuck? He built a keyboard and like, what are you doing, bro? That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild as fuck. I don't even know how this is possible, but my mind is kind of blown about it. That's so cool. I've seen VR chat inside of VR chat, but my god, that's crazy. Yeah, just make the game. Speaking of making the game, guys, we do have a new Rivals character announced, and that is, of course, Angela, who is a Vanguard. She actually can fly, so get fucked, Iron Man. Get fucked, flyers.
Birth and past are tainted. granted.
Get
I'll
fucked.
fight to reclaim them each day.
He actually looks super badass. Yeah, she looks really badass. Yeah, finally a flying tank, bro.
Glorious! Thoughts and prayers. Blessed blades!
Guys, it's Angela, Blade of Mikola. She's never known defeat. Don't you know this character?
Feathered fury!
I might have to play Rivals again. This is badass.
Now is the time for salvation! Heaven!
I kind of want to play this character. She looks badass. Maybe we'll play it for early access.
Overconfidence will destroy you.
Yeah, now we got tank, DPS, and healers as flyers. So, anyway, chat, coming up September 12th for that. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, I want to see more of her moveset as well. I don't know anything about her in the comics, to be honest. She was kind of a surprise to me, but another news, guys, let's talk about what's going on with Call of Duty. And this is actually kind of crazy. Apparently, chat, Call of Duty, a movie is officially in the works at Paramount. Paramount also the rights to expand Call of Duty into a universe of multiple films and TV shows. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really know how I feel about that. A COD movie? How is that going to work? I don't really get it. However, guys, there is a proposed class action lawsuit against Prime Video right now. The lawsuit accuses the service of misleading consumers into believing they purchase movies when they're only getting a license to watch it, which can be revoked at any time. I'm kind of glad we keep getting these things right. Oh, you're getting the license to play the game or watch it, right? I'm glad that people are fighting back against this because that's kind of fucked up. Like, you don't actually own it. It's just, oh, you have a license to watch it. I'm really glad that people are pushing back against this. Not only in the movie side, but also in gaming as well. Yes, it's going to have the battle pass. Absolutely. Another news, guys. If you're excited for Mortal Kombat, well, I got some bad news for you. Mortal Kombat has been delayed. The second one to May 15th, 2026. Sorry, guys. Boo-hoo. But at least I got some better news for you. K-pop Demon Hunter has been smashing records and is now the #1 most popular movie on Netflix ever, with over 236 billion views. Holy fucking shit. That is 236. On top of that, chat, #2 is now officially in the works. Netflix and Sony. So, pretty cool. Also, on top of that, guys, the Knights of Guinevere was recently announced. And here's the trailer. This one comes out on September 19th. Another good studio. Let me know if you want me to watch this. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to watch this. I was thinking of checking it out.
Once upon a time, and this was a very long
Hey,
time ago,
Bob Demon Slayer.
there was a princess.
Bro, that sounds like something a boomer would
trapped in
say.
a tall tower, and locked away by
Can you stop watching that there K-pop Demon Slayer and come in the kitchen and help me out?
Will she ever escape? Will she ever find her knights?
Bro, Glitch is cooking. Like, constantly. It's wild.
Oh, why hello. Didn't notice you there. Come closer. Meet some very good friends of mine.
Oh, hey, it's that guy. And everybody's losing their minds over. Oh, yeah, it's the Owl House creator, too. I think this looks good. I think this looks good. I think I'll give it a chance. I mean, it comes out, what, in 2 weeks? So, good timing, good timing. Anyway, there you go, chat. Here is that new series. And now, guys, we come to my favorite section of the news. You know what's coming, chat. Everybody type it with me. It's the meme section. Let's go, the meme. We love the meme section around here. And guys, the meme section is kind of, you know, it's all kinds of stuff. It's all the funnies, the non-serious news. Let's go take a look. First up, chat. This guy here, Thor, actually just broke the world record for a deadlift at 505 kilograms, or aka 1,113 pounds. This guy deadlifted that. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, dude. That's actually insane as fuck. I have no idea, Scarlett. I don't know. I just saw this guy beat the records. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. My back already hurts, and my back hurts watching that. Holy shit. What a legend. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. The bar was like 90 degrees down. That was wild. In other news, guys, the Japanese politician is actually facing backlash for cosplaying as Gundam's Char and Asnable to promote his election campaign. Bro, why are you gonna cosplay as a Gundam character? Like, why Gundam of all things? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, the bar deadlifted when he stood up. He's a big fan. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. You know what's crazier though is this backwards truck, chat. Imagine you were driving down the road and you see this. YouTuber Weston Champlin actually got pulled over by police because he was driving his backward truck. What the fuck is that, dude?
That was quick.
What the fuck is that, dude?
That was really quick. That was 2 minutes in. Have a good day, Mr. Champlin.
They knew it. They knew it was him. That's cool. They knew it was him.
Is it? It has a tag. It has insurance. It has turn signals. It has headlights. Does it have headlights? It does have headlights.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Don't worry about that. That's excess oil that we poured in earlier.
That's wild.
Can we? Yeah. I had a bet with Garrett that I can.
I've not heard it yet, Scarlett. I have it on my list to listen to.
Well, how far did you make it? About 100 yards from the shop? I think I made it about 200 yards. Actually, I feel pretty good about it.
Bro, that's wild. Imagine you just see that shit when you fucking lose your mind. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Bro, I know I would lose my mind. I'd be freaking out like, what is going on? In other news, a 51-year-old homeless Michigan veteran actually picked a mystery basketball over 1K in a viral video, and this actually led to a bunch of viewers fundraising over $128,000 for this guy. Absolutely crazy. It was his birthday. He just actually got out of a 21-year prison sentence, and because of this, his life got turned around. Absolutely so cool. Big W. Who are my Star Wars fans here? Do I have any Star Wars fans? I'm sure I do. Well, guys, I'm sure you all love Darth Vader, right? Well, the original lightsaber from the original trilogy, Darth Vader, sold for $3.65 million. The small price. Small price to pay, chat. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. That's wild. That is actually wild. What the fuck, chat? What the fuck? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I feel like you could. I feel like you could have got more for it, but a doggo who went missing during a hurricane was found 8 years later. Blue was discovered in a public bathroom 300 miles away and reunited with their family thanks to a microchip. 8 years later, chat. Isn't that absolutely crazy? 8 years. 8 years, chat. Sweet doggo. In other news, a meteorite crashed through a Georgia man's roof in June and actually tested that meteorite. Is dated to 4.56 billion years old before Earth formed. Imagine you're just chilling in your house and a meteor is just like, bam, it just crashes through your house. This tiny little thing. I mean, for it to get down to Earth and go through somebody's roof, it must have been a lot bigger because probably a lot of it burned up. That's crazy. That's crazy. And now, guys, if you remember, Peanut the squirrel. Peanut the squirrel was euthanized several months ago by New York, the state of New York. Very viral story. I think a lot of you remember this. Well, the owners of Peanut are suing the state of New York for $10 million over the killing of Peanut and his raccoon friend, Fred. I'm so glad that they're actually looking for justice on this. Hell yeah, you get him. You get him. But yeah, basically, Peanut was like a viral like TikTok star. The squirrel and, basically New York state got called in. They were like, yeah, you can't have this. And they ended up euthanizing the squirrel. And it was really fucked up. So glad there is actually some justice. Guys, I got some bad news for you. 07s. AOL is over. That's right. I know a lot of you boomers out there use AOL and it's dial-up internet. But that's right. This month, chat. It's over. After 34 years of service, you can no longer use dial-up. Womp womp. Womp womp. 07s for AOL. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
It's an emergency.
Another news, guys. Let's go take a look here. After this news reporter, there was an emergency that happened while he was filming, and he decided to act on it. Let's take a look.
On live TV, a reporter suddenly stops in the middle of his live shot.
All eyes right now are on that extreme heat. Watch for much of, oh shoot.
Just like that, he drops the mic and takes off.
Okay. All right.
The puzzled anchors back at the studio carry on with the broadcast.
We'll check back soon.
So, what happened?
Oh shoot.
Minutes later, ABC 7 Chicago reporter Christian Picos returns and explains to the folks at home what went down off camera.
Literally, as we were talking with you guys a few minutes ago, a runner and a cyclist collided on the trail. Big wipeout for the cyclist who went over his handlebars. His helmet actually broke, so we ran right over to make sure that he was doing okay. Fortunately, he's up and moving around. His bike's pretty badly damaged.
Today, viewers are praising the reporter for jumping in action.
Oh, shoot.
Hero, as good as they come, both as a reporter and human.
I love
well
you put
done,
that
sir.
first, like the other person. Instead of just like, oh, I got to report on the news, like he went and actually helped them out. I think that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Imagine like watching somebody's helmet explode. Now, chat, there's a lot of crazy things in the world, right? There's I'm sure you've heard of, cults before. But what if I told you there was a cult related to TikTok? Yes, chat. We have to talk about the TikTok cult. And the feds actually raided this LA home. Let's take a look.
Now to this, a quiet Tahunga neighborhood rocked by flashbangs. Federal agents storm a property tied to the shocking allegations of sex trafficking.
Yeah, so no more cult of the lamb. It's only cult of the TikTok.
A dramatic raid today tied to an alleged TikTok cult.
Fox 11's Gina Silva.
TikTok cult. Let me say that again, chat. TikTok cult. Imagine being part of the TikTok cult.
Joined us now live in Tahunga with
Jesus
more there,
Christ.
Gina.
That's wild.
Well, it may have started as a Netflix documentary, but now it is a full-blown federal investigation. Now, right behind me, this property is usually closed up tight every single day, but today, federal agents ran through that gate.
Oh, our army is a cult. What are you talking about? I thought you guys knew that.
In the early morning hours, local and federal law enforcement arrived in this quiet Tahunga neighborhood to serve a search warrant, alleging sex trafficking, money laundering, tax evasion, mail fraud, and COVID-19 pandemic-related fraud.
Wait, with the COVID-19 fraud? How do you even do that?
It's really, really
What
creepy.
the fuck?
And this is a really
How do you
quiet
fraud
little
around
community,
COVID-19?
and, a lot of families.
Oh, that's wild.
Rammed the gate to get in there. Look at that.
The front gate of the property lies mangled and twisted. Clear evidence of
What
a forced
the
entry.
fuck?
Sky Fox captured video of 5 people in handcuffs. This is the same location tied to Shekinah Church and 7M Films, both at the center of serious allegations in a Netflix documentary released in May 2024.
7M, an entertainment company founded by Robert Shin, who's also the
Ah,
pastor of
interesting.
LA-based Shekinah Church.
The documentary titled
Interesting.
Dancing for the Devil, the 7M TikTok cult.
Oh, that's true,
alleges
Paula. I forgot there were like
emotional
funds and stuff.
psychological
Yeah,
manipulation.
you're probably right.
It started
You're probably
out fairly
right.
innocuous, but the control slowly grew.
We feel liberated. We feel that finally maybe there's a chance for justice to be served.
Melanie Lee joined Shekinah Church at 15 and left in her 20s. She accuses Pastor Shin
Oh my
of abuse
God.
and running the group as a cult. After
I mean, they just kept them
years
trapped.
of urging law enforcement to
Brainwashed
investigate,
and whatever. Oh
she
my
now
God.
says she feels vindicated.
I know for a fact that they will find things that he's done that are, evil, and he's a criminal. I can definitely say that, whatever's coming for him, he deserves it.
Right now,
Wow.
the search warrant is sealed.
I'm
so we
flabbergasted,
don't
like,
have an idea
who-
as to
who
what
knew
the
this was
agents
gonna,
were
like, be
looking
a
for
thing?
at this specific property. But former
Holy
members
shit.
say whatever it is, they're confident the agents will find it. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
How long, Gina, have federal investigators been working?
Okay, no more TikTok for anybody.
In this
No more
case.
TikTok. You're banned from TikTok,
The
chat.
documentary came out in May of 2024. We don't know how long ago this investigation started, and like I said, the search warrant is still sealed, so we don't know the details. But the former member we spoke with has been part of the investigation, and she says that they've been working very hard on this for quite some time.
I said, get off TikTok. You might become part of this dance cult. What the fuck did I just watch, chat? Holy shit. What is going on in our world? Oh my God. In other news, guys, imagine that you're living your life and this person is stealing your mail. Well, these neighbors are not fucking having it. And you know what? They became vigilantes.
Happening across the country in Los Angeles, where neighbors have banded together to protect their mail, which they say has been stolen for weeks now. They confronted the man they say is the thief, and it got really ugly with one of the residents pulling out pepper spray. Chivalry has details.
They
A
became
suspect is
Batmans and
taken
women.
down by a band of citizens fed up with their mail getting stolen.
What's up, buddy? You like to steal mail?
The suspect, wearing a bucket hat and orange shirt, tries to
What the fuck is that outfit?
flee on a scooter, but he's pepper sprayed.
You like to steal mail?
These neighbors join in, forming a
Womp
citizens
womp.
brigade of crime fighters.
Where are you going?
Womp womp.
An all-out knockdown fight ensues as the suspect tries to get in his car. Listen as one of the neighbors smashes his windshield.
Oh, damn,
They
dude.
also slashed his tires.
What? They're like, they smashed his windshield, slashed his tires, broke his kneecaps, robbed his bank account. Like, oh my God. Over mail, dude? Man, they were not fucking around. They were not fucking around.
Residents here in the Studio City neighborhood of Los
Jesus.
Angeles say they've been tormented for many months by brazen mail thefts. And when they finally caught the alleged thief red-handed, they decided it was time to take action.
Then he whipped up the same scooter with the same duffel
Oh
bag.
my God.
Everything matched.
You knew what the
I mean, they were not
suspect
fucking,
looked
yeah,
like when you
Cosmic,
saw
they
him.
just like
Yeah,
took it
he,
to him.
he actually robbed this apartment complex 4 times in the past 4 days. So he has come every night.
Surveillance cameras sure seem to have caught the suspect in the act. He walked into the lobby with a shopping bag and used a master key to clean out the mail. Then he left.
Oh, he's actually like taking everything he can. I mean, mine did not all mail is important, but sometimes there is like good stuff in there, right? Money, checks, whatever, right?
It escalated almost immediately when I said, "Hey, do you like
That's
to steal
also
our
like
mail?"
super illegal.
He
You're
then
right,
charged
Walt.
at me and I
That's like
pepper sprayed him.
hyper
So the
illegal.
folks around here are so fed up and they're happy that you're kind of standing up for them?
Not everyone likes to see fighting. I
Can we talk about the RoboCop shirt? The fucking RoboCop shirt. That's killing me.
Fight. I just want things
the
to
irony.
stop. Leave my stuff alone. Stay off my street. You like to steal mail? Huh?
I love this.
Huh?
The residents hope the video will help catch the suspect.
The fucking RoboCop shirt. There's no way. That just adds to it. So, absolutely insane, chat. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. In other news, guys, are any of you big Pokemon fans? Well, I got some big news for you. I'm very bad with words and names, so don't feel bad about this. But we finally got something from Pokemon. The Pokemon company confirmed that it is Rayquaza. After years of mini fans saying it wrong, it is Rayquaza, chat. So you pronounce it Rayquaza. It's not whatever. I guess other people pronounce it weird, but it's Rayquaza, chat. So now you finally know. Now you finally know. I think some people were saying it like Rayquaza or something like that. I don't know. Queso. There you go, Rayquaza the chef. In other news, guys, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with KFC. But what the fuck is this? Fried chicken, corn, and gravy flavored jelly beans. I saw whoever posted this in the Discord. I want to have a talk with you in private. What the fuck is this? Ew. That is the grossest jelly beans I've ever seen in my life. That is fucking horrible, bro. Absolutely horrible. In other news, it does look like a man actually decided to do the One Punch Man anime workout for 1,000 days. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every day. He did it, and his transformation is insane. Look how like built he is. After 1,000 days, chat. He did it. He is the One Punch Man. Bro, I'm not buying those beans. Hell no. Hell no. Dad, have you ever been scammed? I mean, I've been scammed, but check this out. Florida actually had a National Gaming Expo. However, all of the people that they said were going to be their celebrities, they never showed up. And it's mostly empty except a few other vendors and a petting zoo. Imagine you pay for a con and they just scam you. Just have like a few fucking vendors and a fucking petting zoo. The lone camel. Bro, I would lose my mind. I would actually lose my mind. Speaking of losing my mind, I have lost my mind, chat, because guess what just recently got it added into the dictionary as an official word.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Why? Why did they make this a fucking real word? Skibbity has been added to the Cambridge Dictionary. It's a real world, chat. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it anymore. It's real, chat. It's real. Oh my god. I cannot. Absolutely insane. You know what's crazier though, chat? How angry have you ever gotten at a fast food place when they fuck up your order? You ever gotten really upset? Well, I don't know if you can top this guy right here, chat, who set a cafe on fire after being told that he could not have mayonnaise for his dish. That's right. He set the shit on fire after he was told he couldn't have mayonnaise. Literally.
Sounds like DashCon. Oh shit.
Oh god, not DashCon.
For me today.
Yeah, sir, we can't give you mayo. Sets it all on fire. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Imagine being that turnt, chat. Imagine being that turnt. Yeah, typical Florida man, right? What the fuck is wrong with people? Speaking of Florida, chat, the infamous Chuck E. Cheese arrest has now been posted for us to watch. The body cam footage of Chuck E. Cheese mascot being arrested inside of Tallahassee is now available for us to watch. Let's go take a look. God bless Florida laws posting this film and body cams for free.
Chucky's a little bit busy, ma'am. Chucky, come with me, Chucky. Come on.
He was actually arrested for credit card fraud.
Come with Chucky. Chucky, stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're being detained. Stop resisting.
Stop resisting, Chucky. Stop resisting.
Let it go. Let it go. Do not cause a scene here, sir. I got one.
They didn't even let him take off the suit. Sir, Mr. Cheese, stop resisting. That is wild. Sir, Mr. Cheese, drop the tokens. Drop the tickets. Drop the tickets. No fucking way.
So we're on this way, sir.
The children are like, no, Chucky.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Okay. We're gonna talk to you in a minute, okay? We gotta do our job, ma'am. It's not my call, ma'am.
The little kid. No, Chucky. Bro, I cannot. That poor kid lost his innocence that day. Oh no, that is so sad. The cops even like, it's not my fault, ma'am. Oh my god, all those kids are traumatized, dude. Their parents are gonna have an interesting talk. No, Chucky.
Oh, bro,
Chucky.
this guy stinks.
Bro, that's crazy. You know what's even crazier than this though, chat? What happens when you really want something to eat? Like, let's just say you're so hungry, right, chat? Would you do anything for fast food? Like, be a 5-year-old that escaped from his house to visit Chick-fil-A?
Some kids sneak candy or cookies, but one Florida 5-year-old had bigger dreams.
Of course it was in Florida.
Then we see a little kid sitting at the table eating his breakfast with one of the managers.
Police in Jacksonville sharing the story of William, who snuck away from home one morning to grab breakfast at his local Chick-fil-A.
He just really likes Chick-fil-A, chat.
As his parents were
Can you
sleeping,
blame him?
little William slipped through the front gate of the house and walked barefoot to the restaurant, where he was greeted by staff and was treated to
Okay, this is kind of funny and a little bit cute.
I have children, and the first thing you get that knot in your stomach because somebody else who's a parent is missing their child. Are you gonna show us where you live? Yeah. Okay. So thank you.
Here's a cow for you.
With a full belly and a new stuffed animal,
When a
William
kid runs away for
realized he was
Chick-fil-A,
probably in
news at
trouble.
10.
I walked him to the back of my patrol car.
Are you going to get me in jail?
No, I'm not going to put you in jail.
Well, not that much trouble. William was able to lead the officers back to his house, where he was reunited with his very stunned parents.
Are you kidding me? No, we have him in our police car.
It's kind of scary, actually, because we didn't realize what was going on until after we came out.
Lucky for William, his parents recognized that he understood the seriousness of what he had done.
I think it did shake him up some, so I don't think we really needed
Yeah, you just wanted the chicken biscuit, bro. You just needed his hash browns.
Weeks later, William and those officers returned to that Chick-fil-A,
Uh-huh.
but this time his parents were with him, and William was the one giving out the food.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Now, police say this is a good reminder to teach your kids their home address and phone number.
He's going places like Raising Cane's. Imagine this kid is just like, he's like, first Chick-fil-A, next week, Burger King. Like, that's so funny, bro. I like, it's kind of cute. It's also a little scary because, like, it's a little kid, right? You don't want anything to happen, but it's a little funny. It's a little funny, chat. I'll fucking do it again. Oh my god. So, let me ask you, chat. Did you enjoy some of the IRL news today? I know that I had a good time. How about all of you? I always love some non-VTuber news. It's good for me. It kind of breaks up the monotony a little bit because, oh my god, sometimes, guys, going through this news, it's a lot. And sometimes, like, in a way, the non-VTuber news is, like, a lot less serious. So, like, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. I am going to call it here because I am going to be catching up on a lot of work that I wasn't able to do the past couple of days. So, guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all of you. I will see you all tomorrow. We have a very big tea time plan. Here is everybody that's going to be there. Tons of awesome people. Guys, we're going to go raid somebody. Their name is Ammo Aster. They're a smaller VTuber, okay, chat? So they might freak out when we raid them. So let's make it really special. Also, they are a guitarist as well. They play guitar. I actually have a really cool message to share with you guys later about that, but I'm not going to spoil it yet. So anyway, guys, give them lots of love. Give them lots of support. They're really, really cool. I think you will like them a lot. They are the clown rock and roll VTuber that we've seen before. So go check them out, guys. Have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow for tea time. Thank you so much, my Twitter friends. YouTube, bye. Again, have a really, really great rest of your day, guys. Thank you for being here. And of course, Twitch.